then those rights, yes, should be supreme. Vernon Darby saying to you, have a wonderful afternoon. I love you all. What good, my friends?
Recording stopped.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
BML Auto Limited, your auto parts store of choice. Your satisfaction is our priority. We sell everything auto except the gas. Visit our stores, 114C Haglapa Road, Kingston, 24 Caledonia Road, Bandiville, 16 Main Street, Santa Cruz, St. Elizabeth. Contact us at 876-618-2781. The time by BML Auto is 1 p.m.
Working till it's done, yeah.
Praise the Lord and God bless you. This is Archbishop Wayne Jonathan Manning I from Omega Radio. We'd like to inform the listening audience that effective immediately, KLAS Radio is officially Omega Radio now. You are listening to Omega Radio. Tell everybody, the station where Jesus Christ is the star. God on Sports. Sensible. 89 FM, Jamaica. Tell a friend, call a friend, tell everybody.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
It's now time for Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk. Call us and let us have a discussion.
All right, greetings. Yeah, man, greetings and salutations and welcome to the Sports Desk. The name is Orville.
Yeah, good afternoon to the listeners. Christopher Zidane Matthews here with you after a nice night of football.
Yeah. What you thought about? People more interested to hear what you think that would be.
First and foremost, I must say I enjoyed the game because the Trinidad team did come to play some football. So we saw a lot of good attacking play from both teams. Quite a number of the Trinidad attacking players had some tricks and some skill about them. So it was a game that the Jamaicans had to work to get all 3 points in. And we were a little bit more lucky than Trinidad and a little bit more efficient than Trinidad. And I think in the end, that's what made the difference on the night, which was a really good football game. And I like the energy of the team, never slow, lethargic. And so it was a pretty good performance from the Reggae Boys. I was impressed with most of the players. But I must say shout out to Greg Lay, who in recent months and recent games didn't look the part. But last night he was playing particularly well. So, and the defense line overall did really well. You know, so I liked what I saw for the most part.
The defense line did really well, even though we conceded 3.
Well, we did.
We conceded 2 goals at least that the defense would have conceded anyway. I think the last goal.
No man, if me in line and you run, me set my outside line and you run into the outside position.
You notice that the Jamaicans were not protesting the goal.
No, they know what result is gonna check. Me not give the attacking team credit for being outside.
But I don't know if I can credit a defense that concedes, let us say 2 goals, with them never sure it was offside.
No, well, one of the defenders could have always stepped back too soon, you know.
Yeah.
I never come out quick enough, and the man would have been onside, and we concede that first.
In
goal.
other words, we were inches away from conceding 2. I don't know how much credit we can give the defense for that. But
no, not. So you're praising Trinidad for that?
No, me not praise Trinidad. Really. But I would prefer for us not to. We were inches away, and sometime when goal scored yesterday, the defense goes to want to protest to the referee. The fact that they were not protesting to the referee says to me that they weren't sure whether this was offside or not.
Yeah, whether them sure or not, they did stay in line and the player went into the offside.
But those 2 goals were too close for comfort.
Yeah, Trinidad played well, It's not like it's just wouldn't run over Trinidad, So Trinidad played practically well, and as I said, they did show because the striker that 2 or 3 goals that was ruled out,
Yeah.
In play for Spartak Moscow in Russia, So he's a quality player.
Right.
It was a good game.
All right.
So it won't be easy going down to Trinidad at all. So we would hope we don't lose any games.
Until Trinidad at the last game?
I'm not sure which one. But Curacao and Trinidad are the November fixtures.
Oh, well.
And those are the 2 tougher teams, obviously.
All right. We understand the lines are buzzing. Let's take the first one. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mount Salem.
Mount Salem, how you doing?
This first one I'm going to stay too long. Yeah, Zidane, me listen journalist yesterday. At least Zidane, you're consistent, Zidane.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you say you're not 100% agree with journalists, but you say a good point. Because the other day, me said to you, say, the text of them, nothing wrong with them beating us callers. But them to give us an opportunity to beat them by calling about them points.
Yeah.
I'm referring to the point when you say about people going to the stadium to go watch Jamaica play. And everybody go and get to play, but the more support we get them can get, the better.
Yeah, man. And it was a good crowd, 24, I think it was 24,000, we said last night. Nice crowd, man.
Right. So, me I got be real. Me did work yesterday, so I never really watched the game live, but I watched some of it after.
Yes.
Do you see anyone taking the starter place if everybody is available come the next window?
The starters who started last night?
Yeah, basically.
The number 7 they can't make the team. We said that from, and it's not after that, we said that from Tuesday.
Yeah, that's how me
He definitely can't make the team.
That's how me affair.
No, but that's one person though.
He struggled again. I'm going to give you one. He struggled against Bermuda and he struggled again last night. Yeah, him definitely going to be this.
What do you think about the
well, let's see now.
The new forward guy. He scored a good goal. What do you think about him?
No, man.
The Bailey.
Yeah, man. Nice young player for have, man. His energy, his movement after the ball, him ever running and him putting the defenders under pressure. And
I'm in love how you use that word there, Zidane. You see how young he is and representing us already. Yeah. I think we can work with a player like that,
Yeah, man, we have him for a long time.
Yeah, but I don't think we should waste any money to bring Antonio for the next window. Yeah, man.
Well,
I think somebody else should get that. Whenever if the rest of player them providing them fit, I think they should take Antonio place. I don't see Antonio in this team.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna leave the football now because the football people we talk about that more. The tennis, Mr. Higgins.
Yeah.
I kind of tend to agree with Nick. At first, because I am part of the group too, when this tennis thing come up, and I think I'm watching some of these SureTech and a couple of these other players, even at some lesser tournaments. And me I tell you, Mr. Higgins, while a lot of them don't have any household name, I can see Nick point. So you say two of them might face off. So I hope Nick take up the challenge and we hear. But we have to have a mood though, Mr. Higgins. What would be the mood of them facing off? Because them cannot face off. So because, and as me say, you'd have to have a cut-off point as to which era stronger.
Yeah, well, when the two of them, when you link the two of them, well, first of all, is finding out whether they will do the face-off, which is probably unlikely.
No, well, Nick would have to take it up a correction, show the challenge, you know. You don't know, have correction as a man who feel really thing there. But Zidane, the last thing, you're a player than Messi, and you say, you know, that me a couple of people on the internet there, Ronaldo pass Messi about taking over from the leading scorer for the World Cup qualifying. But remember, Zidane, people have to talk about context. Because I think Zidane, if Messi did play against a couple of these, you always talk about it, Joker. Because Messi, Norway is no big football nation. And Norway beat aside 11-1 yesterday.
No, you have some real minnows in the true sense of what a minnow is in there. You have to take a lot of the goals that some of these strikers score in European qualifiers with a grain of salt. I mean, they have Euro qualifiers as well, you know, and then World Cup qualifiers in Nation League. So once you're a big striker and you play in Europe, you're going to have a bunch of international goals.
Right. So if you just look up on a stats now, Zidane, and you see Ronaldo will lead Messi in a World Cup qualifying without looking at these teams that Ronaldo has to face. Vis-a-vis Messi. Personally, I think if Messi did face these Moldovas and these Liechtenstein or whatsoever.
Based on who Messi is, that not automatic, man. He will crush them, boss. Man, he will score him 3 and 4 goals them regularly, man, in 9 prime.
Right, so we have to look at that context.
Yeah, man.
But Garvey, you need to come clear up that thing there from Monday with Patrick Mahomes and him being over a line.
The man who Garvey said should not be in the top 10 and them races for him there coming into the season. I him kick out Mahomes teeth.
No, that's that. Me did I listen something.
No, but that's why I put in that tonight. Since you bring it up, I just drop that in, you know.
Right. Yeah. Me did I listen BBC Monday and them say them not going to make the Super Bowl because their wide receiver suspended and a couple other players injured. And they're going to have too much reliance on Patrick Mahomes. So, no wonder what Garvey think about that. If because of the defeat, why they must say that or what they must say are true. All right, have a good day.
Yeah, man, big up on sale. I think that's the ball off for rolling. Who is next there now? Hello?
By the way, before the program done, people, we're trying to complete the video. St. Diego, I'm putting you on warning. You accused me of distorting facts. But I'm going to prove to you that I did no such thing. I'm getting the tapes.
Oh, you said that we omitted the video. Normally, we have the full length and we omitted it yesterday.
No, not. St. Diego came on the air and said I was boasting about my phone. The next day, he said he never said any such thing about.
And we omitted the tape. And we removed that part. Yeah.
But clearly, other people had access to the tapes that St. Diego was cussing us to not have. So that's his first crime, because other people had access to you both days, St. Diego. And when we play those tapes, you'll find out that we need to do a little bit about your memory. Okay? We're working on the tapes as we speak. You are on watch. How we stay now? 615-2841 or 676-6968. Those are the numbers that you can call.
Yeah, man. So come call and talk to us about what you saw. I didn't hear, but I hear that there was a battle with a journalist and the coach after the game last night.
No, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, so some journalists have pressured the coach. I'm not sure who it was, but some tough question or some saying some ridiculous ones that got the coach frustrated, you know?
I don't know who those are, but yes. if I could make a few guesses, but I'm not going to get in that. I'm not gonna get involved. All right, so we hopefully can get to play the clips in the next break. But for now, the numbers are 615-2841 and 676-6968. We go back online. Hello.
Hello, Franco and me.
Yeah,
Franco.
Good afternoon, Franco.
Yeah, I'm credit Lewis and want to make it fast. You get what I'm saying? Good win, reggae boys. Big up. Yeah,
big up.
I hear Garvey. I keep missing him myself too, but I want to hear him on NFL season kicks off, man. Patrick Mahomes got it. Yeah, just like Mount Salem just said, it's a weakened team, man. Wide receiver suspended and stuff, man. I mean, how them all make it still.
For who? Who was a weekend team?
Kansas City Chiefs.
But when we hear them talk about Garvey talk about Mahomes, I don't think it should have matter much, my boss.
Man, come on, man. The man just appreciate Patrick Mahomes, man. It's a 50-something roster team.
There was a year when I mentioned how great the defense was in stopping the other team from scoring.
You just want to win an argument. I ain't got that much credit.
All right.
I ain't got that much credit, bro. Seriously, I would hear what you're saying, but I ain't got that much credit.
Hold the line, though, my boss.
No, I can't hold. All right, later. Bless
you
up.
can't hold through the break either.
No, I can't.
All right.
Bless
Same credit.
All right, cool. Bless up.
We're coming back and just dial one of these two numbers and you'll be in the system. 615-2841 or 676-6968.
Clear your barrels and personal shipments with ease and convenience. Request a customs contactless clearance today through CCP at jca.gov.jm. The time by the Jamaica Customs Agency is
1:15.
It hurts if you don't check earth. Be excellent customer service. Our staff is knowledgeable and trustworthy. And we have a wide variety of supply society. And the price is right, yes, it's worth it. The solution to your auto parts needs to one-stop shop. And we deliver to, so if you can't come in, just link with on WhatsApp. Or call and make your order. And remember, there's no other. So it hurts if you don't check earth. So there's no need to search. It hurts if you don't check earth.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega. You're listening to Omega Radio.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your number one sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, people. You know the number, 615-2841, 676-6968. Bear with me for a couple of minutes, though, because these couple of minutes will demonstrate how difficult the job has been to host this program. When people will accuse you of all kinds of things, come at you in all kinds of ways, and invariably, I am proven right time and time and time again. St. Diego, one of my chief nemesis, who accused me all the time, say me I tried this and me I tried that. Listen to St. Diego from one day to the next. Within 24 hours, listen to two versions of St. Diego. Play anyone right now. Hello.
Hello.
St. Diego.
Good day, Orville.
How are you?
Why do radio announcers boast about their phone? I hear George Davis talking about his iPhone. And I said,
hold on, stop and start it again. Stop and start it again. Listen to St. Diego. Go on. Hello. St. Diego.
Good day, Orville.
How are you?
Why do radio announcers boast about their phone? I hear George Davis talking about his iPhone. And I said, how can, George talking about his iPhone?
St. Diego. You want to take me until you don't know how to take me on. Can't talk me attack on my phone cheap. You're so designed to take me on that you say me a boss. When you don't realize...
I haven't gone into anything and you start on that trend.
But I used to me...
You are the one who always do that.
I used to me a boss.
You side people against me.
You know some good cut off. You know some good cut off.
Higgins, I've called the program perhaps...
Hey, I saw my trigger finger setting up. St. Diego, you call and say I'm boasting.
No.
I may say I wasn't boasting. You get the thing
wrong. You will never get an opportunity to cut me off in life. Where I come from, we teach manners, decorum, coolness before maths and English.
All right, give me the
Do you understand St. Jago?
So St. Jago clearly said I was boasting about my phone. Listen to St. Jago the next day. 24 hours after. Play the one, my boss. We all heard it, right? Good. Let us hear St. Jago. And while I was saying in my boast about my phone, him must say me I cut him off and me I fight against him and all them stuff. But he did say, listen to him the next day. Don't make
one other thing now. Zidane, in 2018, I'm calling from the bank of the Real Club right now.
Yes.
But in 2018, I called, well, not called, but listened to your program. I think you were solo on the program that year.
Yes.
But I listened from the Niagara Fall, the Canadian bank of the river. You hearing me?
Yes, man, I'm listening.
And I actually was listening to the program and playing the program aloud so that other people from Uruguay and all about I hear it. And I was playing it on an iPhone. I'd been using iPhone for about a year before 2018. So I'm very conversant with the price of phones. I know that $28,000 cannot buy an iPhone. And a man would not boast about a $28,000 phone. Yesterday I went back on the program to hear what exact word I'd used, because I think I'd used talk about, not boast about. George Davis might have been boasting about his phone. A man can't boast about a $28 phone. So my word would have been talk about.
Stop it now.
I go back on the phone, and would you believe me that Omega delete the last 30 minutes of the show?
All right, cut it now. So St. Jago is telling us that he didn't use the word boasting. He used the words talk about, which, as we turned out, is a distortion. Them seminar is a no call or tell lie. So I'll say it very political. St. Jago was distorting the facts to try to make me look like I was the one distorting the facts against him. But here's the irony of the situation. St. Jago used the word that I was boasting, and then I say he never used boasting, he used talk about. But then in the call yesterday, St. Jago was telling us that he was calling from the Niagara. You get me? The Niagara Falls, or whatever the falls name. Which one of us sounds like we were boasting to you? Me, where I say, oh, Rooney, I text me 20 grand phone, or a man who says he was calling from the banks of the Niagara Falls, or whatever falls. St. Jago, yet again, you are proven horribly wrong. You have proven that you come at me for no good reason and denying it and try to distort the facts. But good thing we have tapes, my friend. Good thing we have tapes. And your argument that Omega now, so me have to put in a plug for my radio station. You said that the program was, you tried to get the last half an hour and couldn't get it and wonder why. Somebody else got it though, St. Jago. So I don't know what you were doing. So about 3 strikes against you. 1, you use a word and then distort the truth that you never used the word. 2, you are accusing me of boasting while you're telling me how you're on the bank of where and where. And 3, you were suggesting that we will lose.
Let me come in here. I see a little man. I text my phone.
Yeah.
St. Jago did not say Orville was boasting, boss. Challenge Orville, brother. It's blatant lying on him, man.
What?
Hold on now. So I'm trying to explain to this individual who went to college and him something like that. He said, why does radio, in response to you talking about your phone, Orville, yes. He said, why does radio hosts, plural, boast about them phone? In response to what you said, you know. So even though he mentioned George Davis, he's talking about radio. He said hosts, responding to you, said it included you in both.
Somebody else said about me.
Yes,
play about this
man. Hey,
me tell you how the level. Play about the part.
Jamaica.
After me, Sir Rooney.
Jamaica.
After me, Sir Rooney. Text my phone. Me 28.
Play about the tape, my boss.
Somebody has said, I don't be the man at that. Play about the
things.
Play about the tape.
Hello.
Send you.
Good day, Orville.
How are you?
Why do radio announcers boast about their phone?
Announcers.
I hear George Davis talking about his iPhone. And I said, talking about his iPhone.
Send you. You want to take me until you don't know how to take me on. Can't talk me attack.
You can't cut it now, you know.
You're
so you, George Davis doesn't work here, no?
No.
But he's obviously talking about his phone elsewhere.
Yes.
He heard you now talking about your phone.
Yeah.
Then he came and said, why does radio announcers, plural, say my talk about no, you and George Davis. Same here, you and them also hear George Davis. That's why he said announcers. You half-wit.
I don't know who is texting your phone.
My God, man.
Not very bright. Are very evil towards me. What am I do to people? Just brighter than the person we are texting. That's all I do.
Yeah, man, the sound illiterate in my phone, man. Come on, my boss, man. That big man. Yeah, man, you're probably right, man. He was responding to Orville talking about his phone and then radio announcers. So he might talk about both Orville and George Davis.
We don't have an idea is who. But make we leave it there. See, the St. Diego, and the part of me make other people could download the thing. St. Diego was basically accusing Omega for this start the tape so that him couldn't prove it. But it was. Somebody else could St. Diego. I mean, I wasn't boasting about before. You did say I was. Yeah, and your friend him can't change that. Anyway, how we stay now? We go back online. Hello.
See, greetings and salutations.
Yes. Greetings, sir.
I'm going to chime in, but you guys found the evidence because I was listening to the show when he did come on and say phone announcers. So I'm saying, radio announcers. So that should actually include Orville.
Everybody
then Orville might respond to Orville talking about his phone.
There you go. But
that's what he was responding to.
Yes. Another thing that stood out to me that Orville addressed a while ago was you could come on and say, I was using an iPhone and it cost such and such. Why was there need to go in detail? That hit me when he said it, you know.
Yes, so anybody oppose
and going in all of that, you need to let Jamaica know. Yeah. I was in Canada and I was at a particular place. That sounds boastful to me.
That does sound more boasting.
Too much information. That's too much information.
More boasting than me. Say a man send a message
to
me 20 at
and when you say the 28,000, immediately I say, what's a done phone that? When you made that statement, you know, I say, what's a done phone that? I can't show off my show off. You must have made the point that my phone is no phone.
That was the point.
I got that immediately, and an intelligent person that picked up immediately. That is the point you're making. I can't really talk about my phone because in the context of phones, this is nothing. This is speculative.
You know what you just said? That any intelligent person would understand this.
Yes.
You know what that tells you, Evangelist? The persons who are trying to go around St. Diego get it wrong. You know what the answer to that is? Not very intelligent. No other conclusion can be drawn.
All right, I was at the game last night. The greatest thing is we got 3 points, we got 2 more goals, 6 goals, 6 points. That's a dream start, Jamaica, where we could score more goals, but I would take 6 goals with a bad game, with 2 bad games on any given day. If we can have 4 more bad games and score 12 more goals, I'm all for it, versus getting 4 more games and barely scrape through. I don't scrape through any time the team plays well.
Was last night a scrape, though?
No, I think we played enough to get a good result. Yes. We didn't dominate, but I think because Trinidad, in my estimation, they were unlucky in some instances. Some close calls. When I rewatched the game last night, I did see where VAR really made some good calls. All the calls that they made were good calls. Because the angle that I was sitting at initially looked like a goal.
Anybody who comes with VAR is not really a genius, but the perfect thing that came into football.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Some will say cheat teams, but I believe it serves a purpose. Some things that...
VAR get it right far more often than wrong, you know.
Yeah,
they get it wrong sometimes, but they get
more
it right.
correct decisions than he made.
Yeah.
There you go. And the referee in real time, I suspect, would have said it is a goal because I look at the line and
the first one in real time definitely appeared that it was on. So maybe they would have definitely get
There you go. But then you saw the offside. I realized that he moved right before the player played the true pass to him, and he took out low, though he sent low packing.
And the irony, you know, our second goal, I thought the player was actually offside in that instance, you know, but
there you go. But the other player, the Trinidadian, headed on the ball to him.
Yeah.
That was what
he was
ruled it, not the offside.
Play the ball.
Good finish still. But coming back,
guy has done well for us, you know, scoring goals from midfield, you know, getting inside the box, you know, similar to is our Lampard that.
There you go.
You know, flashy and technically look like Iniesta, but him getting the job done, my boss.
And it's interesting that you drew for his name because I have him as one of the most important players for us last night. Yeah. He was making tackles. He was
solid in the middle of the park.
Yeah, man. I believe he would have gone man of the match for me and put the icing on the cake by scoring.
Yeah.
He was Marshall in the midfield. Not the most skillful player we've had on the
he's not the most technical, but I work with him.
He
work very hard. He's a present. As I said, he does well to get inside the opponent 18-yard box.
There you go. You feel his presence when he's there. He will do something. Most impactful player for me, without doubt, would have been Kaheem Dixon. He immediately changed the atmosphere in the stadium, the tempo on the field. He came and was riling up the crowd, and with every touch that he made, you expected something to come out of it. And he actually was instrumental in that goal being scored, and he sent through two lovely through passes that could have ended in goals. One of them, had his first touch been on par, he would have been straight up with the keeper, but it was just a little overcooked for him. But overall, good game, and I look forward to them going down now to Curacao, which is going to be a challenge, but I believe not so much so that we can't come out, grind out a victory.
Yeah. And the good thing is that we'll hopefully, injury-wise, we have more options in terms of...
Here's what I think. I don't know Curacao, Bermuda played last night, right?
Yes.
That Bermuda team, if Bermuda can score 2 goals, coming
from 2 goals, I saw that as well, Orville.
Then the Curacao team is beatable, bro.
Yeah, man. Very
much. It was
the Bermuda team,
the
Bermuda team there where we play against. If Mannings is having a good day,
that team should not be going away from him and scoring 2 goals against.
There you go. There you go. That's a good observation.
So Curacao can't be all that. Whether down a Curacao on AstroTurf or non-AstroTurf, we should be able, if we farm the fool, to go down there and get a good result.
How much you predict it as Orville 2-1 or 3-0? How much you call it?
They did have a 2-0.
I don't remember making a prediction.
So right.
I expect to do it.
You're going for a break?
Yeah, we're coming. We'll give a minute.
Okay, cool.
Give a little something. US $1 JD 150 every time you receive a remittance from Lasco Money Transfer to sponsor a social project selected by the Jamaica Social Stock Exchange. Say, I want to donate $1 to the cashier. Donations accepted at these locations: 38.5 Red Hills Road, Kingston 10, 15 Chandos Place, Poppin Square, Kingston 10, and Shop 203 Bayway Shopping Center, 3 St. James Street, Montego Bay.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by HChem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, and D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited. The Reggae Boys conceded 3 goals against Trinidad and Tobago in Tuesday's World Cup qualifiers, but still managed to keep a clean sheet, as all 3 goals were ruled out by VAR. Jamaica, on the other hand, scored 2 goals that stood to secure all 3 points at home.
This might work out for Jamaica. Just a bouncing ball and put away. Canamar Terry makes them pay. And Jamaica has the goal to give them the advantage. Darting forward, Lemby Kisa somehow is able to keep it. Dixon lifting it ahead. Canamar Terry bouncing through. Russell scores!
In response to questions about the ongoing struggles with the midfield, Reggae Boys coach Steve McLaren said he thought the midfield was very organised.
I thought we were very organised in terms of that midfield. I wouldn't say we took risks, but we took risks playing Casey Palmer, who is a 10, and John Russell, who likes to get in the box, and John Russell scored the goal again. So we've got threats and creativity.
That's Reggae Boys coach Steve McLaren, and that's Sports in a Minute. Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, Megamart, best value by far, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard, and D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146.
Are you ready for something mega? Spend $6,500 or more before GCT. Drop your entry in the box and you can win a 2025 Hyundai Tucson. It's the Mega Wheels Tour promotion. April 5th to September 28th. Second prize, a $50,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Third prize, a $30,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Brought to you by Hyundai, Redstone, Heineken, True Milk, Grace, Walker's Wood, Downing, CPJ Daiquiri, and Carry Burst Juice Concentrate. Only at Megamart. Locations island-wide. Megamart.
Best value by far. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Hey, I don't know who texts your phone, but the way how that dunce text their phone, I suspect is who? I'm suspecting one of two people, or maybe one of three, but I know who's the main one. Not even St. Diego was putting up that in his own defense.
No, he was just trying to say he never used the word
St. Diego was never saying, I never use me attack. What St. Diego's defense is that me never use the word boast. Me use the word talk about. Which actually he did use talk about as well. But him did say boast too. So the dunce who text their phone is putting up a defense that even the guilty man is not putting up. St. Diego's own defense is that me never use boast about it. I talk about me. Yeah. But he used both. So that, you know.
Yeah. We're back with him for your final minute, my boss.
Yes,
Ivan,
I'm here.
Let's go.
All right, so that would have been for me, Russell the most impactful, the most important on the night, most impactful, that would have been Kaheem Dixon. The low points for me would have been the slip-ups in defense that but for VAR could have cost us 3 goals.
Yeah, I didn't like what I saw from the goalkeeper with that. And low, it came to low after. You never want to let back a team at the game, give them a goal.
There you go. You know? And I think they're overplaying the keeper in the game. They just need to take responsibility and get the ball upfield. It's a worst case scenario. You really go back to your keeper and you're trying to beat out some time, but they constantly kept him in it. And about 4 straight kicks, he got it and kicked it right outside.
I kick it straight to the. But you see, even the third goal. The third goal where him for Calic and it ricocheted to the man. Granted, it was the offside. Good, you for Calic the ball. There should be no ricochet, that's brother.
There you go.
The ball come over. You can't attempt to hold on to them ball and it spill. No, granted, the man who kicked the ball in that offside was offside. Yeah. But you as a goalkeeper, you have to hold on to that.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
And
he had a poor game yesterday.
All people are telling me that, boy, yesterday's offside goals, remember we were arguing amongst ourselves, you know.
Yes.
So deep in our heart, we are blaming one another for the goal.
Yes. Why you never cover?
Why you never do this? Why you never do that? Although we kick if we clear the ball a long time. I don't
believe so.
Defensively, I wasn't overly impressed, my boss.
No, I wasn't impressed.
None at all.
So the keeper would have gotten probably a 5 from here, a 4 last time. Cephas had a half game as well. He became predictable and one-dimensional. Got one on his right foot, but because of his there are very few players that, despite being one-footed, if you do give them something on the left.
For me,
because Messi has scored a few by placing the ball in the net.
This is how I would use Cephas. Last 20 to tear up tired legs apart and win the game stretch, my boss. I think it would be perfect for those.
Here's what I'm going to agree with you. If his conditioning is going to be like what it was last.
Yeah, it is kind of something wrong. I don't know if he's not.
Yesterday, why you did I say yesterday about 20-25 minutes? Yeah. I know yesterday the point look good, you know. In the day, you know.
Look good today.
Today look good, you know.
Look better.
Because the man clearly his conditioning can't, because his game is such a high powered, high attrition game.
Quick
we
running.
want him to run.
Yeah.
He can't do that for the whole
Yeah. So
he ran himself ragged.
Yeah, run. You can see it, man. By half time, I'm dead.
But here's
there you go.
Here's the other thing in my name, Cephas' behalf now. Because the other team because our team offensively have so little options in how we can score. They were overfeeding the man.
Yeah, we got predictably in our attack.
Yeah, man.
There
you go. I believe
man, we are expecting so much energy. 20
Yeah, so after the first 2 corners that he won, clearly Trinidad started to send a second defender over there, you know. But Cephas need to be a little more smarter, you know. You realize you send a second defender, you have to just know adjust.
Knock it and bounce and then do that run there. He was becoming.
There you go.
Yeah.
But if that is going to be his game, if his game is going to be explosive runs, 2 things are for brother. You have to get fitter because your game depends on high energy, pace, and run. And the team, if you understand, say, brother. So your argument about that kind of game, they can't be sustained over 90.
Yes.
So it better we give him the last half than the first.
But that's what I've seen from him, though, you know.
Well,
but he's very useful and impactful in those final moments of the game. So me like him being in the squad every time.
Yeah.
There you go. But he does make a difference when he comes on. Last 20 or 30.
Yeah, man.
Last but not least, I think the conversation had bordered on if they win this game and look good doing it, those players who are returning, those 7 or 8 players, that would have, how many of them now still have a spot? Worse if we even go Curacao and get a result.
Let's call the main ones. Bobby Reed.
Reed. Who Bobby Reed are going to play over? All right, so Tyrese Campbell.
Because the midfield standing up now.
All right, so Grian.
Tyrese gone. The number 7 gone. Yeah. Who is playing on the right side?
Yeah, I never see him last time. I never see the difference.
So that's a Bailey's position.
Him gone.
So Bailey comes in for Tyrese, for sure.
All right.
Yes.
Who
so Damarai
keeper
Gray
position.
And
keeper position we know already lost.
Yes. Antonio's on the bench, do we know?
Antonio not going to get no game.
All right, so Damarai Gray is coming back as a forward for him because Antonio no player.
Antonio Gray can't play post-up striker.
There you go.
Not Antonio Gray. What's his name?
No, but Antonio no play post-up striker.
Gray.
No, but Antonio doesn't play post striker for us, do you know? Really, you know.
That him supposed to play because he not score a goal when my back off and run.
It's true.
That him supposed to be on the field. But because he's not getting the goals, he's trying to be useful in
other ways. Correct.
That's what they do. So
and then midfield, no, Bobby Reed can get back in as one of the ball handlers in the middle of the park, man.
Because he's a workhorse, you know. So
Bobby Reed works hard as well.
Passes of the ball, but his work rate is very
But I
high.
think Anderson can displace Bobby Reed. When Bobby come back and not play at his best. That is the one that came on. Karai Anderson.
You know me like him look.
Yeah, he looked okay.
I like him look. Anyway, make us see. The coach have some decisions to make. Evangelist, make believe it, that's all.
Blessings. Have a good day.
Cool. Hello. All
right, let's.
What we doing, Osta? We go back online. Apparently the lines whenever they're here. Hello. What's happening?
Apparently
there's a call. What do we do? We try again.
Hello.
Oh, apparently the call got dropped. Another one apparently coming through.
Yeah, the other groups looking. You know that the Costa Rica was held
by Haiti.
Yeah, 3-3. Boy, I tell you, this World Cup qualifier is not easy, you know.
Hey, never easy. Got the pound with side.
Why you tell us when you see the other team playing some football, you wonder, we're glad.
All right, hello.
What am I going with?
Oh, Chris Lynch, good afternoon.
Chris Lynch.
Yeah, man, what am I going with?
Yeah, man, we here, man.
Yeah, man, could you get a better draw why make you side so far, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you see how the other group play out, it look rough, you know, man.
Rough with it.
Does any one of them team that fall in a group are just one team and it could have changed the dynamic.
Yeah, man,
you know?
big difference.
Any Guatemala or Panama and stuff just change the dynamic. Especially when you look on the injuries or retreat.
Yeah.
Now the last month or two. But I always beat the coach, but I come here to give him kudos as to the last 2 games. One, last night, I would have go back with it, but him go back with continuity, which is good.
Yeah.
So you need that, especially when you look for a rhythm. So him go back for continuity, because I just wouldn't start Palmer and Russell. And not only that, him go for continuity.
Which one you wouldn't start? Are you would bench both?
Me did a hint say, I would start Russell.
Oh.
Me did a hint that.
But Russell score, boy.
So, Russell score. So, that's why I have to give him kudos to that, because him stick with continuity.
Yeah.
But when Russell score, this is when I give him credit for big time. Him inject something in the game. After that, Russell score, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, now after the change, Russell score.
Yes, man. After the first set of changes.
Yeah, because now Dixon did a part of over that section. Yeah, think so. Yeah, man, I think after him inject after the substitution.
Well, I think he managed his substitution very well, and the changes were basically.
Yeah.
Nobody came on and looked
One
off.
thing where the coach.
Yeah.
The coaches normally take too long to make changes or always react to what teams are do. Last night that wasn't the case.
Yeah.
Last night we look like we are control the tempo of everything we are at.
There was not one change that he made that I disagreed
with.
Yeah. Mr. The whole, in fact, I saw all of them coming.
Yes.
Me could have see when them are going.
And that's why I give him credit. Same like how him have to get beaten when I time to get beaten. That's why I give him credit now. And in continue with the continuity, you know, Lambert up on the bench and him couldn't go for Lambert. But him been up have faith in Karai Anderson and him go back for him. So him never
man, he came and helped to settle down the game and help us to keep position very well.
So he must get credit. Some of them know for the advisor, advise good or what go on. But
yes.
Credit to the advisor and the coach.
The advisor Dina. Yes, there you go.
I don't know, because the Gold Cup, he never look so.
No, we never look so energetic either, my boss.
Look how the team look, you know. I'm not talking about the team look. I'm talking about substitution.
Oh.
Like when you're looking for a goal against Guatemala, because these are lesser teams. So I'm not going to give him.
Here's what I'm going to say about the Cara and more want to tell.
We're not having.
Hold on. Make a take the break.
Yeah, hold on. We're coming back.
The Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission JADCO needs your help to eliminate doping and keep sport clean. If you have concerns about any doping activity, you can share the information with JADCO anonymously. The information you share will be treated with the highest level of confidentiality. Make the right call if you see something, say something. Protect clean sport. Protect our legacy. To report doping activity, call 888-429-5232 or visit the JADCO website at jadco.gov.jn. A message from the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission.
It is your right to know what you want. Information at your fingertips. It's for the man in the streets, for those in business. Information for everybody. No one has it, so you can use it to develop your community. Your right to know information at your fingertips.
A message from the Access to Information Unit.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. Chris Lynch, yeah.
Yeah, man, but so I give him credit because he's a man on my beat all the time. So, like I said, Zidane, I see him say it plan out. When the changes were made, him never react to nothing. Him come up with that now and say, him basically look like him go for the killer and him get it when Russell score. Because him bring on Dixon, inject energy in the team. When Dixon come on, he could have seen. Yeah. And then we get the goal after that, like 4 or 5 minutes after. So, he must get credit for that. A big credit for that. I like to say him go back and him come with continuity. So he must get credit for that. But Isaac Hayden, him just make the team look different.
Well, he's a massive upgrade on the other one that was there, my boss. Massive upgrade. The defenders are not afraid to pass the ball into him.
Brilliant point.
Yeah.
Him understand you can see him is a true leader from where him at.
He does nothing.
But him look like the leader out there.
He does the simple things well every single time. And let me tell you one of the things I noticed about Isaac here. I mean, I spent last night, I looked at him directly. His ability to understand space. You see when you have the ball.
Bull make you look for him, sir, again.
Yes.
Bull
when the man them have the ball and them I look to who to pass it to.
Yeah.
And Isaac Hayden understands how to close that gap, to force you to either rethink that pass there or change where you're going to pass it to.
Yeah, man.
His ability to know where to be when the other side have the ball, and when we have the ball, as you said, we're not afraid to knock it to him right as well. And then him now going to try the boss and pass them and lose the ball. He's going to do the very simple things well. The art of a good defensive midfielder is not only your ability to play with the ball at your foot, is to use space when them have the ball and coming and know where to be.
Yeah, man. You have to protect the back four.
And last time I realized, that's why them rate a youth.
Yeah, man, him crucial.
Him
and him bus Elias too. Him have that part them too. Yes. Him 2 yellow card and 2 bus Elias.
Anyway,
no, him can get rough.
Yeah, man, that like about him. He can rough you up too. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, him can rough up the middle if you ask. The one last thing is that nobody get carried away and talk about who are going to come in a team. And the man, when Bailey come back, him are going to do it. When Demar Gray come back, him are going to start. The big thing is we'll find somebody where when we think I'm going to make Bailey and Demar Gray game better now. Because he move off the ball very good. And that contribute to wingers getting space. Players like Bailey and Gray. If the striker is making a certain move, him kind of move defenders out of them way, and them can make better, them can do better, have better decision when them pass the ball and all of that.
He times his run perfectly bad.
Guy,
yeah, man.
Him gonna make Gray and Bailey look like a different player,
all right.
Because him runs always tend to be in the right channels and I move defenders around.
Christians, the board full.
So nobody get carried away and who are gonna come in and nobody with them, man.
All right.
Everybody coming back.
Yeah, man. Bailey, Bobby Reed and Damarai Gray game safe, man. Are they in the squad? In place in the squad.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so if Bobby Reed was fit, he would play Russell and Palmer.
No.
Chris Lynch, them say we are all the cards too long and the line are back up. You know it.
So,
all right.
All right. Yeah,
big up. Good call.
Cool. We move on. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Good day, gentlemen. Good day, all the callers and listeners. Ace here.
How you doing, Ace?
Yes.
Yeah, man. Just to continue on the caller just now, Chris Lynch, about the football and the coaching aspect. I mean, one thing that he pointed out that I never hear much person talking about is how the team now look with the new change and if it's really impacting how the coach go about doing things, because you know that the advisor is now on and he also got an assistant coach to help him manage how he wants to manage the team and do certain strategical things. And so the question is, can you really count it working based on the results of these 2 games, or the opponents are just not of that caliber for us to really see it working?
Well, what we know is not harming the team.
Yeah.
6 goals, 2 games, no goals conceded. The speed move clearly not affecting the team.
Because how I see it with these teams that we got, I mean, trust me, we can't get nothing better than this. Even the first time I heard the World Cup being announced to play in Canada, Mexico, and USA, I say Jamaica get a gift, but we can't mess up.
Yeah.
And then when we go through this round now and we draw these teams of all the teams, it's like for us, heading to the World Cup is like we're playing preseason games. So by the time we reach the World Cup, we're supposed to have a strong team and show a good standing at the World Cup, because no other coach can ever ask this opportunity for actually build a team for the first time and let us have what you can say a core team and develop a pattern of play or an identity.
Mm-hmm.
Because the team then that we come up against, all of them is easy pickings. So he couldn't ask nothing better to really develop a strong team going into the World Cup.
Yeah.
And the Isaac Hayden guy that was mentioned with the last caller as well. You remember the last time I talked about football and us having a midfielder that can think, and how the game looks different when you have a midfielder who knows the game. Isaac Hayden, although I don't remember what team he's playing for now, but at once he was part of Arsenal Academy, you know. So him go through proper football development.
Yes, even in the world class, you're right. Yeah, and he was at Newcastle at one point as well.
Yeah, so those Premier League team exposure, you can see it clearly as part of his development on the field. And that's why we always say we need more academies and more development of the mind of our players, because a lot of the things that hurt us in the midfield development is the decision making. We don't develop ballers who make good decisions on the field, off the ball, and things like that.
That's the thing about him. He does nothing silly on the field.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
safe.
man.
And I'm saying his spatial awareness of where to be when the attack is against us.
Yeah.
I would still like him to be a little bit more imposing, though, and a little bit more leadership, you know? Little bit like how Peter Cargill used to be. That presence where you can't miss him.
But I think he even get there.
And probably that's not his character, but in terms of what he does, you can't fault it.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Yeah.
And just to finish off with the football, I mean, I've been wanting to call when it was closer, but can't get through. But the whole transitioning now to the Premier League talk about the whole Arsenal versus Liverpool this season.
Yes.
One of the things and this goes back to management, when most of us look on the teams, we look on the players and match up players versus players. But I don't believe Arne Slot get as much credit as he deserves, It started from even people counting out Liverpool of it being a big shock, him winning the first time. And now him develop a team that is more his identity, although him still missing a defender. So to me, it almost very clear.
Why you say he doesn't get it as much? Why you say he doesn't get as much credit though? You don't agree?
Because most people find it very shocking that Liverpool won the Premier League last season. That's one. Two.
No, that's why I'm getting credit.
Because before, I mean, people did not recognize him being a good coach before. Like, to me, he's a way better coach than Arteta, easily. Not even from an experience standpoint.
No, you knew that before he came to England?
Yeah, the man.
No, but that means
hold
on, yes, man. If you follow the Dutch league very closely, then you are at an advantage. A lot of people don't. So how them ever rate him? If them don't know what him coaching ability is like.
Yeah, but what I was mentioning as in regards to Arteta versus Arteta, because I don't know how much people recognize it. Some people who analyze football does know that Arteta basically learning his management on the job. It's the first time he managed in a team, and the first team he get to manage is a top Premier League team.
When he got the
Premier League,
but to be fair to Arteta,
though,
hold on though. When Arteta picked up the job at Arsenal,
we
were not a top quality Premier League team.
No, man, I'm talking about top quality as it regards to the team is a Big Six team.
It's long. We finished like 3 or 4 seasons straight outside the top 4, my boss. 6 and 7 and 8 we have.
See that? Nobody in England look on Arsenal. Don't care how bad Arsenal play, and that's why them
is Man U a top quality English Premier League team now?
But them always going to be looked at as a Big Six team.
No, my boss, man. Yeah, if Amorim pick up United and then change the fortunes in the next 3 years, you can't say him pick up a top quality English Premier League team. When he pick them up, they were the trash.
No, Zidane. When they look on Premier League team and how fans, what you speaking on is an opinion of Zidane, But when I'm looking,
no, man, a reality. May I give you the reality, my boss?
Zidane. When people look at a top 6 team in England, when them look at England, people judge team on England and them being a top 6 team. Not how good them is now, not how them good is yesterday, but how them good. Them call it. Them have a thing in England.
Perhaps you want to say he picked up a team that have the requisite finance to improve the team rapidly. I think that you want to say. Maybe that you want to say.
Yeah. Like that is what I mean. The caliber, the substance, the foundation of the team build on. It's easy to change it because you have the backing of a strong structure, a strong academy, a strong
maybe that's what you want to say.
Ownership.
All right.
So that is the essence of a Big Six team. Okay. That's why the managers them get less lax than if them they pick up a Wolves or Aston Villa, things like that.
All right. Yes, I understand the point now better now.
Yeah.
Maybe should have said that way.
So Arne Slot now is proving himself. Say, him can manage a big team, although a Holland him come from. And one thing that is very important with Arne Slot, which I want Arsenal to work on, or even if Arteta can pick it up and realize, And most people, I don't know if they know this fact, but you know, Arne Slot, one of his biggest positives that he brought to Liverpool that they didn't have under Klopp is that he manages the what you call it, the health of the team better. Like him have a good record of keeping his good players fit and available.
All right. Nice to the call from your usual ace. I like you as a caller, you know. I like you as a caller. Articulate the points very, very well generally. All right, big up yourself. Call us.
Right. Yes, man.
We'll take the break or we go back on? We'll take the break.
We're coming back.
So refreshing. What's so refreshing, Sonia? The water is refreshing. Try it now. Where you get that from? Not clean manufacturing water. So refreshing. Me like it. Clean water. Located at 20 Syndham Commercial, Old Harbour, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Telephone number 876-335-0448 or 876-648-7192 or email cleanconcept@gmail.com.
It is your right to know what you want. Information at your fingertips. It's for the man in the streets, for those in business. Information for everybody. No one has it, so you can use it to develop your community. Your right to know information at your fingertips.
A message from the Access to Information Unit.
Spectrum Insurance Brokers pride themselves in being professionals in the field of insurance broking, claim settlement, and risk management services for over 35 years. We offer a wide range of insurance services including motor, property, liability, accident, life, and international health for individuals and companies at competitive rates. Call 926-3572 or visit 7.5 Haining Road, Kingston 5 or shop number 3, James Plaza, Mandeville. Call 625-6804 or visit online spectrumjamaica.com. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standards.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, then back here online, and it's music time. And you know that we've been featuring this young man called Truth for a while now. And here we go with him again. It's called Rain.
One side of God's side. Holy nation. Watch it.
My God, you reign over land, you reign over sea, you reign over him, you reign over she, you reign over them, you reign over we. Reign. Hey. My God, you reign. My God, you reign. Him reign over you, him reign over me, reign over A, him reign over Z, him reign over war, him reign over peace. Reign. Hey. My God, you reign. My God, you reign. Got the real like Sam. Because when you talk, no dark back. Now gotta be a God that you in charge. You run the place, pan see you walk. Man can't really call we fall short. You fly the gate when you pay that cost. You find my life when you take that cross. You shine the light when me soul did last. You part the seas, pan and me cross. You give me bread, never make me stop. You give me water when me ask. King of kings, Lord of lords, first and last, never last. We exalt Jesus Christ. You are God, Yeshua. My God, you reign. You reign over land, you reign over sea, you reign over him, you reign over she, you reign over them, you reign over we. Reign. Hey. My God, you reign. My God, you reign. Him reign over you, him reign over me, reign over A, him reign over Z, him reign over war, him reign over peace. Reign.
My God, you reign. My God, you reign. You reign and so I live. You are the reigning king over everything. My God, you reign. God, you reign like rain. So me give thanks and me not complain. Wash out my sins where you call that drain. Answer the call when you call my name. Break every curse where you call that chain. You are the head where you call that brain. Live in a me but you can't contain. Guide my step where you call that cane. Washing your blood where you call that stain. Three in a one where you call that name. Me follow you where you call that same. Straight and narrow where you call that lane. Eternal life from your son me gain. Walk with the light where you call that flame. In Jesus' name everything me claim. My God, you reign. You reign over land, you reign over sea, you reign over him, you reign over she, you reign over them, you reign over we. Reign. Hey. My God, you reign. My God, you reign. Him reign over you, him reign over me, reign over A, him reign over Z, him reign over war, him reign over peace. Reign. Hey. My God, you reign. My God, you reign.
All right, so that was Truth with one called Rain or Called Rain or Called Rain. All right, so that was the first hour. Let's see what the second hour has to offer. And we'll make a concerted effort just to be a little more stringent with the time, yeah? Producer them about.
Yes.
All right, hello.
Hello?
Yes.
How you doing, sir?
The great true analyst, man.
Yeah, man, I'm here. I want to first and foremost congratulate all the supporters. I think the 12th man was very important
yes,
yesterday.
they turned out last night. I love it.
And they did their part.
Yeah.
I want to say that based on yesterday's game, we can start to give Mr. Cadamentary some ticks and say, all right, you're doing well.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a bit premature before. But I think based on his performance yesterday, he has earned that right. And I think we should give him some amount of respect and start to give him. We can start talking how some people were talking before now about it. I would say the players that have left Jamaica since this campaign, specifically speaking about young Dixon.
Yeah.
And I say that Bowser made a few moves. And I think those players, when they went, wherever they were overseas, it went well for them.
Yeah.
The kind of control I see Nicholson showing right now, I don't think he was showing us that level of ball control before. And that shot that was from the cannon.
Hey, that
produced an injury.
That would have been something to behold if that had gone to goal, man.
But can I tell you?
Nice turn. Him look sharp, man. You're right. Him look sharper than a few months prior.
So I'm looking at the team, and I'm saying the coaching to settle the team. And I like that. By the way, I like the decision the coach is taking to bring Dixon and Nicholson off the bench in tandem. I think that punch at the end of the game is going to be hard for any defensive unit that has been playing for 70 minutes to contain. It's going to be difficult.
Well, the coach insisting he's trying to make the team very difficult to break down and to score on. You know?
Can I say this, the team not doing, I think the back passes, I can remember Goodison et al. Around the back pass in the football for Jamaica. Was a far more sure set of people passing the football than the current set I see around here. In fact,
King look assured, man. What happened to King? King look assured. Calm, man.
King look very good. Very good. I want to say that. But there was more than one time I see the passing around the back and they make no. I don't think the pass around the back. We need to straighten up the midfield and get the midfield doing a little bit more. The back can't sustain that. This group we have at the back, we're gonna lose that ball and goals are gonna be scored on us. We're very fortunate that we had VAR yesterday. Because without the VAR, after the referee was overruling the linesman So now it's a goal. If the linesman didn't put up in flag, it would not have gone to VAR. And would have conceded.
No, man, once it's an offside situation, VAR checks every goal.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter what, whether the flag go up or not, goals are checked. Every single goal that is scored is checked.
Well, okay. Well, I see the linesman put up in flag, and it's like the referee was kind of saying, no, not really, I check that. But I would say this about the team also now. I want to make a point here about the team and some things I think the team need to sharpen up on. I think we need to get some of the forwards playing to their strength. I say Cephas going to goal. I don't think that's his strength. He's not the goal scoring type.
What do you mean by going to goal is not his strength?
No, man. He's a man. He need to make that square when he go down there. Or make that pass to the top of the 18. I don't see him scoring that as many goals as, say, a Dixon.
No, well, that's his decision to make the cross, because sometimes I do believe that when he create that yard of space, he can flash it across the 18-yard box of the strikers, you know.
Yeah, I think that is his role. I think his role...
No, it's not a matter of role. No, hold on, Tron. It's not a matter of a role. I'm saying he must make the decision that sometimes when he create the yard of space, he must flash it across the face of the goal as opposed to still trying to dribble right inside the 18-yard box and then close up the space.
Yeah, well...
So you must be critical of his decision-making at times and not his role. Because his role is to do everything as a wide player. Get past people and try and score. Get past people and cross. Or try to play in the strikers when they pick up the ball. Like Dixon did when he came on with that final chance. That was a nice little ball played over to the striker. You know?
Dixon have 10 times the touch, you see, in terms of in that 18-yard box that I think Cephas has. But Cephas is a far more valuable player, I believe, in the European setup because he's able to get down there. And I'm saying, you have that player in the team, I'm just simply asking him, look to make that pass first.
Yeah, man, I agree with you. That sometimes he can, you know. But I'm saying it's not really a role, it's just a decision.
And I will tell you, yesterday I was kind of glad because yesterday the first time I see Cephas run till him run out of gas. And I think the coach changed him.
He bust up.
Yeah,
early.
Changed him 5 minutes after him should have changed him, and I think that's what I wanted. Yeah. I want him to done first, and then take him out. But all in all, it was a great performance. I don't anticipate there being any dangers for us against Curacao. So we're on target for 16
Any real
points.
danger? I think we're good enough, especially if we get back some more options, quality options. I think we should be safe.
Yeah, I think if we get to 16 points, I think we're unbeatable. 16 out of the 18, and I think we should go to 9 against Curacao. And then I think the last match at the stadium is against Curacao. So we should have a good party at that match.
Yeah.
A final thing is I want us to talk about. What happens to traffic management in and around the stadium going to these matches? Somebody has to do something. The police have to be brought in to meet with the JFF and we'll get it right.
Too much care there,
you can't be going to the stadium at 6.
So much people won't car, man. Sometimes we just park on the car and take taxi, brother.
I agree with that, but man. I think what should happen here, from out by Knutsford or what is that, Trafalgar, from those places, the police need to be out and doing some work, man. Until they get into the precincts of the stadium, you don't see no police. That doesn't make any sense. You know that people are coming. You know what is going to happen. You know Jamaica is doing well. You have to prepare.
Yes.
So I'm calling the JFF to get that part of the thing right. The JFF, I believe, as an administrative body, is doing well. But two things I think are dropping down on the PR campaign and, those little things to get us into the stadium, man. We want to come and watch the team. Get us into the stadium.
Yeah.
I have to leave my son and tell him, say, boy, make him way to the stadium, because I wasn't prepared to start watching the match half an hour late. So, him getting home from PM training, we finish 5 o'clock. But bathe and come. Them I can't wait for him.
Yeah, because he don't want to miss a minute.
No, I went to the stadium. I wait on him. And I meet him in the stadium because I was going to miss another match. And he made miss a portion of the match. Yeah. We can't have these things happening. We have to get the thing to a level where people can get to the stadium about.
But we as people, we need to do like you do, my boss, and insist that most of us try and, when we have the time, get out earlier.
Well,
I think a lot of people come for a 7 o'clock game, so you leave it, 7 o'clock, I go leave 6 o'clock. I leave around this, so I go reach them in an hour easy.
Well, let me give a shout out to World Boom. I think he did an excellent job before and at the half time. And that's a good move for the team. And I want to call again. I want to try and recreate as many things from 1997 as possible. So when we're doing the national anthem, I wouldn't mind if Mr. Ian Andrews would sing it for us to get the game going.
All right, sure, analyst. Pick up yourself.
Yeah, man, we'll talk again.
All right, man.
Yeah, man, we'll take a break. We're coming back.
We may be all over the world, but we're still in this together. Feel, make it easy for you get your money. So if you have to get a thing from your brother or mommy, hey, it's a not Insta, it's a MoneyGram. Zoom, Ria, check your phone, your money land. VNBS money transfer, safer, faster, easier. Sign up for VNBS direct to bank account transfer today. No matter step out, fit in the line, straight in your account, money reach long time. VNBS money transfer.
Working at Teleton, yeah. Teleton, what's up, Pastor Liz?
The Teleton is what's up, Bishop.
What time is this?
Sunday, September 14th to October 5th, 2025. With the Teleton reveal on Sunday, October 5th at 11 a.m. Become a financial partner with Omega Radio to help us stay on the air. This is a listener-supported gospel radio station winning the lost and the least for Jesus Christ, changing lives around the world, one person at a time.
If you are blessed by this radio ministry, please donate to keep the station on air by donating online, www.omegaradio.co. Cash App, $WOIB 1019, Zelle 954-773-4444. Or for our local friends in Jamaica, NCB 361-400-372. Or Jamaica National 200-0026-7789. Or write our headquarters for the Caribbean in Kingston, Jamaica, 17 Aining Road, Kingston 5, Jamaica. Or our U.S. headquarters at 11030 Wiles Road, Coral Springs, Florida. Or the Omega headquarters in Europe in Nottingham.
If we have been a blessing to you, help us be a blessing to others in Jesus Christ's name.
This is Wayne Manning
and Elizabeth Manning saying thank you in advance
for your generosity and your support to this station.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we go back online, but we do some text messages right now. Here we go.
Text message. It's now time for text messages on The Sports Desk.
Good day, gents. I'm texting you from my patio somewhere in the USA. However, Zidane, do you think the setup of the Jamaican team, especially the backline, have anything to do with Mr. Speed's advice?
Clearly, that's why he was brought in, to help, assist. Yeah.
All right.
Play a role.
Good day, sports. Says, Zidane, do you hear from Dave Liverpool? He did not have a clue about what he was saying. Trinidad is clearly the worst team in the competition, and the man said they would give us 3-0. I'm so disappointed in him being a Liverpool man. He know nothing about football, or he just want to put Jamaica down.
Yeah, I didn't agree with that prediction, but happy he was wrong.
Orville / Zidane, too many of the callers are jack of all trades and master of none. Then somebody said, I don't like number 7.
Yeah.
All right. Orville and Zidane, who you think have a better chance at carrying the nation to the World Cup? Hal Grimson, Dwight York, or Steve McLaren? As 3 coaches that were or aspire to be a part of the Jamaica World Cup campaign. Right now, it look like Steve McLaren. Eh? All right, that is it, Kat.
For the time, what to go and look at?
We do some YouTube as well. All right, so we look at a few YouTubes of us. Orville, you seem to understand. This is Andrew Campbell. Orville, you seem to understand the game more than you give credit to yourself. The best text that when sent for the day. It jump here. See it here. What's my name again? So I go back up to the top. Andrew Campbell says that I seem to understand the game more than I give credit to myself. Howie G says, agree with Orville. It didn't seem as if it was a deliberate ploy why Trinidad was offside or what defenders were cussing when one of the goals scored. And then let me get some other people. Steve Brown said, St. Jago boasting that he's at Niagara Falls. Oh, he's not Nigeria Falls. It's Niagara Falls. Yeah, no, that's St. Jago. Did I boast about? Garfield Leslie now says, so what if a man boasts about him phone? No female one? And then him said, we petty. 6 stomach. But clearly he missed the point. Taze Campbell, as long as Mr. Greenwood maintains his stance and chooses to stay away from Jamaica's football, even after the team qualifies for the game's greatest showpiece. That's a little incomplete. But then he says, I don't see how Haiti almost got take Costa Rica 3 points at the yard last night.
Yeah.
Byron Walker says, we are only saying VAR is correct because it is Jamaica. I bet my last dollar if it was USA, you guys would have said they are all offside. And there's a couple more. I don't know. Offside.
Offside. Yeah.
It's not a judgment card. All right, so we go back online. Hello.
You know?
Yes, I get.
Yeah, you know, it's a 2-time call. I'm cut off on the third time on a female answer. I said, maybe she had the lucky one, so I now cut off one time she answered the phone. So I said, so done. You know, the cartel line, there's Zidane, I tell the girl, say, if she lucky, you get back in visa.
Yeah.
All right, move on. The caller, we talk about slot. Wait, before we reach a brother, we talk about slot. Every time, sometimes I feel bright, and sometimes I feel dunce. I kind of feel dunce today.
Feel?
Because,
oh Lord.
Yeah.
It's feel or feel dunce?
So, yeah, it may have my moments.
I would say it a little differently, but I'm behaving.
Hey, see, I'm a liar, be careful.
All right, you're right. All right,
cool. All right. When me hear bull, I talk about Isaac Eden. I know me hear, you express yourself about Isaac Eden. All me I do is just yarn emoji. Brother, Isaac Eden was ordinary baller, brother.
No, it's not Makalele. It's not them
Kante.
kind of. It's not Kante.
Angola, Kante, Fernandino.
No,
it's not those.
So yeah.
Of
cool.
all the people who have played that position for Jamaica, you would want to.
No. When was somebody out there wants to say why I say Fernandino, why I say Makalele, clearly we know say man of that. Below average I'm a general. I love even in talk, saying I like you overseas play them. I disagree with them. But it's when he has to deliver the point there, I just always find it funny because they can tell things serious.
So who said...
I disagree with them. You have a ball in him. I mean, you nobody talk about him. Because me alone love the ball here. You have a ball coming in midfield named Anthony Grant. Brother, if I 10 games that you play for Jamaica, I see 10 times when he play, he look like the best baller on the field. So when you man wax to recall about Isaac Eden, if only they ever see, if you remember, Anthony Grant, the player, when time Jamaica they haven't feast master because he come as a 30+-year-old man too.
Yeah.
Isaac Eden can't, brother. If I'm going on my same below average bag, my channel,
me not understand
average.
You know me not really understand the point
Anthony Grant 2 foot them broke, Isaac Eden can't play ball like him.
So who said Isaac Hayes was better than Grant? Who was comparing the two?
Isaac Eden ordinary. I don't want to hear about...
No, who said he wasn't? Who said he wasn't?
And Bull probably come and say, Orville, if you watch the game, and then Bull use some big word about counter-pressing...
Who said he wasn't?
Hey, you know Bull, so? As a Bull go on for you, know. One bag of big word and some pretty term.
We love listen to Bull, but sometimes Bull can't go on too much to man. He a big word, the man, you know? But anyway...
And me, I got the man pressure with him cards still, you know. But go on.
All right. Bull, I'm a general, man. I don't want to shot. The slap, brother, no. That's what I use on. Like, all in my talk, I remember one Jay-Z line. The line is like this.
we don't believe you. You need more people. Two things I say about him, cause in him attacking, before me address why I use the Jay-Z quote there, we don't believe you need more people. In him trying to attack Arteta, me feel like I'm crediting Arteta. Because he must say, Arteta not ready. Because Arteta learned on the job. And him say it like it's a shot to my take, but you're going, if a man not ready, and I learn on the job and the first work he get, deliver FA Cup and come second back-to-back years, bro. The man, that's excellent.
And when he took over the
team,
team,
learn on the job. You have no record. You win the league and not push.
Remember before the big spending.
And he turned on the program.
Yeah, he did well.
So in him trying to take a shot, bro, you actually elevate the man thing.
No man, Arteta's done well, man.
The reason, we don't want to use the L word on him, so that's why I'm job for the Jay-Z quote. Most of the time, shit, I don't believe him. And I tell you why I'm going to believe him. First shortcut, come here for going on. When I wake up on a Saturday, I mean, Zidane, I understand this more than you, Orville. When I wake up on a Saturday, you look on the schedule for football, right? Listen to me carefully. You see 9 o'clock, City versus Ipswich, Arsenal versus Liverpool. You go over to Serie A, Inter versus Torino. You go to Bundesliga. But you don't know what to watch. This man I watch lyrical about Slat say, him know about Slat and this and that. So him skip the Spanish league, the La Liga, the English league, PSG match to go watch Eredivisie. And me supposed to believe you. We don't believe you, bro. We need more people. Let's dig up on yourself.
All right. I get shot and see. We go back on line.
Hello?
Hello?
Win.
What going on, Phil?
Where you say?
Big up yourself, I get.
Yes.
Zidane.
Yeah, man.
Bless up yourself.
Bless up.
Boy, I want to say condolences to the friends and family and friends of the great Alan Skillcole.
Yes.
One of Jamaica's greatest footballer. You know, but at the road for all the way. Ball up Amona. Pick up yourself, you know, because I don't know, so you're the man that did good friends. Yeah, Zidane game last night, you know. I tell you, Orville, you know, when you talk Monday about the player, yeah, Bailey Calamati, and I say him scoring rate not so wonderful.
Yeah, he's same true analyst, man.
True analyst, him.
True analyst was saying that we expect a goal in the next in the fourth game.
Okay, yeah. But him look alright to me.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I'm play about 70 minutes, that's all.
Yeah, useful player, man.
Yeah, man. On and off the ball.
Yeah, man. We like the energy and movement.
Plus, got a goal from him.
Yeah. Always a try, and he's hustling most for the goal, you know. Yeah.
But you know, but why they said when I talk about the traffic and the. You know, some people park up to the top part of Mountain View Avenue. Most about 6 cars got broken into last night.
Why people park up there?
I don't know how people take them.
Yeah, sometimes the people them come out late and them want to come catch a match.
Yeah,
and you have some little man up there to park us up on you know. And the thing about it, the same man them where you tell us to park us, you know, see them when you go, you see none of them.
So when I work with some of them man, man.
I tell you, brother. But it's a very lovely game and a lovely turnout last night.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, man. And Orville.
Yes, sir.
You know, this is the time of the year when the next big election in Jamaica is coming up.
3 months from now.
Huh?
It's 3 months from now.
Yeah, 3 months from now, but you have some man out there jostling and positioning themselves.
Is that why people are coming at me harder than I?
Yes, man. I feel long enough on sports, you should have known by now, man.
Right, it'll get more intense though.
I tell you, it's coming down to that time of year now.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, so with them say we for work with the time in the
Yeah, man. Bless up everyone. Cool, man. Maggie, big up on yourself.
All right. So, Kat, you like it? 5 minutes, 6 minutes. Carla, work with it. Them say the board. You don't know it, the day after Jamaica play, we can't do the 10-minute and 12-minute call. We take a break. We're coming back.
Are you ready?
ready for something mega?
Spend $6,500 or more before GCT, drop your entry in the box and you can win a 2025 Hyundai Tucson. It's the Mega Wheels Tour promotion, April 5th to September 28th. Second prize, a $50,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Third prize, a $30,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Brought to you by Hyundai, Red Stripe, Heineken, True Milk, Grace, Walker's Wood, Downing, CPJ Daiquiri, and Carryburst Juice Concentrate. Only at Megamart, locations island-wide. Megamart, best value by far. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, and D'Angelo Auto Spears and Accessories Limited. Minnesota Vikings quarterback J.J. McCarthy inspired his team's late comeback against the Chicago Bears. The Bears led 17-6 heading into the fourth quarter. The 22-year-old first-round draft pick sat out the 2024 season with a knee injury, hence making his debut in the game against the Bears. McCarthy threw 2 touchdowns and ran for another as the Vikings scored 21 unanswered punts.
Looking downfield, and Adunze! What a catch by Rome Adunze. Play clock is at 1. They just got it away on 3rd and long. Watch out! Picked off. There's Wright down the sideline. Gets a block, and now a touchdown. Good protection over the middle. It's caught for a touchdown. Jefferson.
That then is Sports in a Minute. Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, Megamart, best value by far, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard, and D'Angelo Auto Spears and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number 1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right,
welcome
back on that. Wagwan QC.
Wagwan.
Where you say?
Zidane there?
Yeah, man, I'm here.
Yeah, couple weeks ago, people were saying that, boy, if the man lose the first match, Speed must take with himself. You remember the argument there? Because I him choose the coach, and you remember the argument there?
Yeah.
Someone, a lot of people were doubtful. If we go and make it, I've heard people say, based on our record, the coach this and the coach that. But I like to know what them seeing people here say. Question of accident. Is Speed intervention physical or is just oral?
Physical or oral?
Meaning that in just a chat or in just a direct the physicalities of the training.
I advise the coach, man. Just advise the coach.
So you can't advise the coach in telling a man what to do on the field or in the training?
I don't think he might go down at the training and interview.
No, I don't want to say your thing. Either you know or you don't know.
I'm not sure, but I don't think it's likely that him down there and take low and say, come here low, come right here. I think he would assess, look at what is going on, and then him and the coach go one side and him say, I think you could do this. And I think that's the way it should work, or would work.
But, so, all right, you don't think they might do something different based on what you see?
Yeah, they say I think McLean wanted Speed advice.
Okay.
Real man.
But I'm going to the stadium last night. I know I'm going to really follow football. But Zidane, this is not for Orville. When I look on the Trinidad keeper, a full suit of green, I see the man up on Zidane.
Therefore?
I'm just saying all the keeper choose Jamaica,
Here then. Don't behave yourself.
That's what I said. I left Orville out and the keeper choose Jamaica.
I'll keeper choose Jamaica.
A full green one in there, brother. A full green. I see a kind of Orville.
Yeah.
The first coach, Ninja job 7 love, man. They are early days still.
Who will beat?
Little London. And
7
supposed
love.
to play today again.
Our first match that?
Yeah.
7 love.
But we got to sell still because we have 25,000 people in our stand.
Nice.
A good case.
Night game, back to school, just come and all them thing. Like, nice crowd, man. Nice.
Brother, it take me about 3.5 hours to reach up a stadium. You know? But yeah, next man I call still.
Yeah, man.
All right, cool. All right, so we're moving on. Thick the cars them thick and fast at this point, as you would understand. Hello.
Hello.
I'm not sure what's happening right there, but it's coming. Hello. Hello.
All right, the phones are ringing off over there. Yeah. So we give them some time to patch them through.
The line jam.
Yeah.
Or the cars coming through gets jammed.
We try again.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Boxwood.
Good.
Boxwood.
Go on.
Yeah, we're hearing you loud and clear.
Then,
Yes, we're hearing you, man. Go.
brother. 2 hours to understand the game, brother.
Go again.
If
They call our name true analyst. You understand the game?
Not a lot.
Brother. When you hear a man say, when you hear a man on the radio say, if the linesman never raise them flags, it wouldn't go to VAR. You need to invalidate everything when it's about football. About the football game when you watch. You don't understand what I'm going. Orville.
Yeah,
man. There's a difference with you today. Sound like you watched a football game last night.
Yeah. Hey, Boxwood, let me tell you something. Let me tell you, man.
No, me know what you're going to say. We hear it already. We can't finish my point.
Then tell me
we
what
can't
you're
finish
going to
my
say.
point.
All right, go on, finish your point.
There's a difference between when you come on the radio and attack logic and standard English, and we can tell you you really watch the sport. Yesterday today, you talk about actual things that are happening at the game. But now I'm going to make a pronouncement for your analysis. But just to say, it sounds to me like you want to be involved in the conversation. It sounds to me like you feel like you have something to offer. It sounds to me like you actually watched the game last night. So a big girl.
Me know, but I'll tell you something I say all the time. When I watch a football game, and anybody else watch a football game, I don't trust too many people to make no better analysis of the game than me. Where I give other people the edge, or the whole knife, not just the edge, is in their interest at watching football day to day to day to day to day. And therefore,
yeah, man, like me say, I know what you're about, what you were about to
but
say.
But if me and you watch a football game that I have an interest in, and you put a gun to one of our head and say, one, I don't have to give a proper analysis about a game here. Me not go choose too many people ahead of myself.
Well, I that business there, Listen, if you watch a game, you trust your analysis more than the man them where I watch the Dutch league over the Spanish league and the EPL.
And worse, especially if it's a team where I follow. So I know the players. Now, if you ask me, you have to sit down and watch a one-half Dutch game when I never see the Dutch league or see the players before. I still don't go with you, If me I sit down and watch Newcastle versus Norwich one time, I still don't go with you, because you are going to be following and understanding what the players are, how well them do, them abilities, them weaknesses. But you see a team where me I follow, like how me I follow Reggae Boys for how much a team here now, I don't trust nobody above me. If you look at a team where me I follow, I give no better analysis than me. That is just me.
All right.
But overall, me demote myself because I don't watch football like a lot of people. All right.
Yeah. Well, all of a sudden, Isaac Hayden this big player, but
no, it's not really no big player, but
Zidane,
in the context of our football, man, him better than most. All we have in that position. That's the key.
Zidane.
Yeah.
Leon Bailey played last night.
No.
Now why are we supposed to criticize Leon Bailey today?
I have no idea, my boss.
All right.
Yes, I have no idea.
Orville.
Yes, sir.
But that's why we run serious about the sports analysis in my boss. It's not a joke, it's weird.
But I understand today we talk about Leon Bailey
and Demarai and Demarai Gray.
And Demarai Gray. And we're supposed to have when you come to play for the Jamaica national team,
You're a player on the Jamaica national team, and there are expectations of you on the Jamaica national team. We don't weight our expectation based on where you're playing. So if you make the Jamaica national team out of high school, we shouldn't expect say you just if you complete 3 passes in a game, that is good because we index that against where you're playing your football. I don't understand that kind of analysis.
I agree with you. Joke analysis that. Joke business.
I don't understand why. Mr. say, well, you are playing in a Champions League, so you're supposed to be perfect. But you see, I'm on the copy that play last week. So you can't mess up, and if you complete 3 passes of the game, we have to rate you.
You know the irony though, Backwood? The most criticized Jamaican footballer is Leon Bailey. Easily.
Hold on. Tracy, you know I listen to the show. You see, a man said this morning, you see when we have beat Leon Bailey, when you and Craig Butler are the big friend,
yes,
you defend him to the death.
And call the people in bad
mind. And Craig Butler fall out now and say them bad mind on this. No, we have beat Cephas. Who do not beat Leon Bailey? You need to make up your mind.
Yeah, but because you have been beating Leon Bailey. I've never beat him yet. You're right. Man, you have sample, my boss. Big up yourself, Backwood. Him gone? It's like he wants to say something there now. Big up nonetheless, Backwood. We'll talk again.
All right, hello.
Well, oral work on the station now.
No, man, I could lick small lick that him get, man.
Oral work on here now, Zidane?
Me say if we all a small lick them, man. We work
food,
with it.
stop it, man.
No, man, we are working with
I'm a friend, man. Stop it.
No, man, we all work with a little small lick the way Tracy get, man.
Stop it, Boxfood, man. Boxfood, I'm a good friend.
You don't call Tracy and tell him, say, ask if Zidane and Orville work around there. Where do I get beaten?
Have you heard? You hear me at World Show?
Yes, quite a few times.
Oh. Just imagine that.
Yeah.
I won't tell you how I got on there, though. Anyway.
You were invited after the NFL.
Hold on there. All right, Mr. Higgins. No SOS was thrown as you clear.
All right. Anyway, what you have to say about life?
Mr. Higgins, you don't say me not call if you talk the sports to them because me have a real problem with you, Mr. Higgins.
No, you said the tracing call them, me not got it.
No, man not trace it. Me just point out the facts. Last week, Friday, the same day, when you and Dwight got into it, where it's the same day you tell me, say me a liar, me to come off a radio, you know? Those are your exact words to me, you know? And yesterday me hear you on the radio, a brag say, since the new rules, you have towed the line. That is not right, sir, because you called me a liar on Friday.
When you said that the rain in England falls 70% of the time, and when
70% of days, yes.
And when the stats prove clearly that is not the case.
No, Mr. Higgins, it did not. It proved. Hold on, Mr. Higgins. You read out a stat on here that said, hold on, boss. You read out a stat on here that says rainy days in England, rainy days where they get more than 1 millimeter is approximately 11 to 15 days.
That
is 40 to 50%. That does not take into account the days where rain falls and it doesn't go to 1 millimeter. It is far above 50%, sir.
What you said was a distortion of the facts. You prefer it that way?
You never. No, it was not. It was not.
Big
and
man,
I never gave an exact figure. I said it rains about.
You said
so
cricket
Zidane,
in England is affected by rain 70% of the time.
Let me ask you a question,
That is
Zidane.
not true.
When the English Weather Service says that most days in England receive some form of rain during the year, Zidane. If I should ask you to put that in terms of...
No, it did not say more, but all the facts I'm saying...
Yes, it did. It did, Mr. Higgins. Hold on there. Mr. Higgins, do not try to distort the facts. You read out a fact on here yesterday that 2 days ago.
What facts you come with that it fall most rain days in the summer?
Hold on, boss. Zidane, can I get a chance to express my point?
No,
here?
man, just answer this now.
Mr. Higgins
cricket
read
is
a fact
played in the
that
summer
says,
in England.
Hold on, boss.
What are the facts that...
We were not talking about summer on Friday. I said England in general.
No,
you
but
come
England
Monday,
in general is a full
hold on,
stats
boss,
when cricket don't play in general in England.
You come Monday and say rainy days in England on average per year is about 11 to 15 days a month. That is 40 to 50% of the days a year. No, you also went on to explain that the rainy day means that it falls more than 1 millimeter. That does not take into consideration the days that rain fall and it reach the level there.
Rain does not disrupt cricket in England 70%
I never lied. No, that is not the thing I spoke about. I said it probably rains about 70%
No,
of
you
days
can't
in
say
England.
probably. You can't say probably and 70% at the
So
same
hold on
time.
there. So Mr. Higgins,
It
when
does
it
not
says,
fall 70%
when the English,
at the time.
Mr. Higgins,
cricket are playing.
when the
Not true.
English weather service says most days in England is a mixture of rain, sunny skies and clouds, what does express most in terms of percentage? Is it north or south of 50%?
Send me where the English people said.
Oh, yeah. Hold on there. Zidane, hold on there. Me I got to expose Mr. Higgins' hypocrisy here. Mr. Higgins read and hear, Zidane. He Googled it, and read, say, rainy days, which are more than 1 millimeter of rain, is about 11 to 15 days per month. So that is about 40 to 50% of the time it's rainy days in England. Hold on, Mr. Higgins. I never said rainy days. Open up your ears and listen. What about the days when it rains when it reach up to 1 millimeter?
Did it affect
you
cricket?
You have to add those. Hold on. You have to add those. And then, Mr. Higgins, that is what cricket is about. The lightest of showers can affect cricket.
No, sir, not true. You're distorting the facts.
Cricket don't have to reach up to Mr. Higgins. It doesn't have to be a complete rain. You can have passing showers and them have to come off of the field.
Rain does
and
not
that is how
prevent.
England is. And you come on the radio. Come tell me, say me a lie. There's no lie there. And then tell me, say me to come off of the radio. Tell the preacher, say he must engage me. And then 5 minutes later, you jump up in the church at Higgins and say, do I chat to?
Here's what is a distortion of the facts.
That is hypocrisy, Mr. Higgins.
Rain does not affect cricket in England.
Me, I talk about your hypocrisy.
That is a distortion of the truth.
You cannot live up to the own rules, so you don't have no right to ban do I chat to from the show. That's me I tell you. Lick more.
Everybody will listen to the radio right now. Do not own Google it. Find out if cricket is affected in England 70% of the time. And do not own thing and check. And then if you don't say Dwight right or Orville right, make that be the thing. Him say cricket rain affect cricket in England 70% of the time. Me know say that's a distortion of the truth. And all I know we are listening to cricket now, you really don't know that as well. Gav, you can't win this one. Hug up that.
We may be all over the world, but we're still in this together. Make it easy for you get your money. So if you have to get a thing from your brother or mommy, hey, it's a not Insta, it's a MoneyGram. Zoom, Ria, check your phone, your money land. VNBS money transfer. Safer, faster, easier. Sign up for VNBS direct to bank account transfer today. No matter step out, fit in the line. Straight in your account, money reach long time. VNBS money transfer.
Working at Teleton, yeah. Teleton, what's up, Pastor Liz?
The Teleton is what's up, Bishop.
What time is this?
Sunday, September 14th to October 5th, 2025. With the Teleton reveal on Sunday, October 5th at 11 a.m. Become a financial partner with Omega Radio to help us stay on the air. This is a listener-supported gospel radio station winning the lost and the least for Jesus Christ, changing lives around the world, one person at a time.
If you are blessed by this radio ministry, please donate to keep the station on air by donating online, www.omegaradio.co. Cash App, $WOIB 1019, Zelle 954-773-4444, or for our local friends in Jamaica, NCB 361-400-372, or Jamaica National 200-267789, or Right Our headquarters for the Caribbean in Kingston, Jamaica, 17 Aining Road, Kingston 5, Jamaica, or our U.S. headquarters at 11030 Wilds Road, Coral Springs, Florida, or the Omega headquarters in Europe in Nottingham.
If we have been a blessing to you, help us be a blessing to others in Jesus Christ's name.
This is Wayne Manning
and Elizabeth Manning saying thank you in advance
for your generosity and your support to this station.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going, and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
All right. You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so somebody said to me in the break here, maybe Garvey is not distorting the truth. Because to distort the truth or to be pathologically mendacious, you have to know the truth and be saying otherwise. So let us say Garvey may not be distorting no truth. He may be just completely ignorant of what the facts are. You prefer it that way, you know? Wait a second. He's completely ignorant of what the facts are. Because no statistics can tell you that cricket is disrupted 70% of the time in England. And that is what Garvey was talking about. Remember, this argument about rain in England was not in abstracting a people. It was in relation to cricket. Not for picnic, not for football, but as it relates to how it affects cricket. So Garvey's argument about rain in England must not be taken in isolation. It is in reference to how it affects cricket. And any argument that he comes forward to suggest that cricket is affected 70% of the days is false, not true. No statistical bearing suggests that. So he's either falsifying the truth, distorting the truth, or just blatantly a word of in a one card. So make a move. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Cat, what do we do with that caller? Listening out.
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon.
All right, we are listening to you, sir.
Sure. So let me start by withdrawing the statement. And let's catch that over one side.
Which statement are you withdrawing?
The statement where I said that you were lying when you're trying to change your position.
All right. I have nothing more to say to this.
And I will and listeners, I've been given assurances that it won't be business as usual going forward. I can see that the station is trying to clean up the program, and certain things will not be tolerated anymore. Me, Dwight Chatu, I have been the most disrespected person on this program, and that's a fact. And I've taken it in strides, and everybody has seen it. But even since the management, Orville called me a liar multiple times, but even since the new decision, we have seen, even with God, where Orville is still calling people liar, or telling people that what they said was a lie. No, that is not the way that KLAS wants to go. And we'll hold the station to its word that it will not be tolerating that sort of thing, either from callers to the host or from the host to callers. And I'm comfortable with that position. See? Mm-hmm. So let me move forward and talk some sports. See?
Yes.
In this discussion about Viv Richards and the West Indies cricket team and Malcolm Marshall, the discussion started where we said whether or not playing cricket overseas, and in particular in England, was significant in the West Indies becoming a dominant team. Now, Orville's position originally was that it was not significant. Last time we spoke, he said he believes it was significant, by the way, which is a flip-flop, but he's just arguing the degree of the significance. We're not going to talk about the flip-flop today. We want to talk about this degree. And Zidane, you were there. Orville said 20%. You heard that, right, Zidane?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. And Orville is on record of telling us that 20% would still not have prevented the West Indies cricket team to be the #1 cricket team in the world. Did you hear that, Zidane? Yeah, man. So now Viv Richards have a batting average of 50.23. Viv Richards is easily the best batsman on the West Indies cricket team. See? If he didn't have that 20%, Viv Richards' batting average would have been 42. Now, are you telling me that it is logical that the West Indies cricket team would have been the #1 cricket team where their best batsman had a batting average of 42 and the rest of them are back in at the 30s? Is that what you're saying, Mr. Higgins? The question is there for you to answer.
You win the argument.
Zidane, that sounds logical to you, Zidane?
No, I'm not so sure if not going would mean he would average 42. I don't agree with that.
With that, what you mean?
I don't agree
42,
that not going to England.
when you jump 20% on 42, you get to visit
I don't agree that not going to England meant he would average 42. I don't know about that.
Go again?
I don't.
No. We're taking the 20%. We're taking Orville at his word at the 20%.
So you're saying learning how to bat the swinging delivery is 20%?
No, Zidane, you're arguing something that we're not arguing.
Okay. I'm not sure.
Orville has said England was 20%. We're not arguing with him. And Orville has also said that without that 20%, we would have been the greatest cricket team in the world.
Since you got Orville like that, let me ask you then.
No. Hold on, that is rubbish.
So let me ask you now. You're saying to me, because you say it's 45%. You're saying to me,
of the difference.
Give me the maths now. Give me the maths now.
45% from 50 would mean that Viv would be averaging about 23.
So if Viv never got England, would average 23 in a test cricket.
Well, no. I never said that. I'm going to repeat.
No, but you said 45.
Listen to me carefully.
If 20% Viv never got 42.
You know, I told somebody that if I don't push, I told somebody that if I don't push, you will take over and say something that I didn't say. So let me be quiet. Just to prove the person.
No, the same percentage.
What I was telling them yesterday.
No, the same percentage you both are arguing. So him said 20.
I never said that.
And you said 45%.
I'm going to say again, I never said that going to England gave us 45% of the total cricketer. I never said that.
No, that's what you said.
No, I never said
so
that.
When Orville said
without, I'm going to repeat. I'm going to repeat. Without England, we would have been a number 3 team in the world.
No, we're talking about the cricketers.
No, let me finish.
Why the man a flip-flop?
That distance between number 3
the man text me remind me. Brilliant, my boss.
All right, you want to.
No, the man remind me about the 45%.
I told the person that I would never be given the opportunity to talk, and I want the person to look and see for themselves. Tell me when it's my time to talk.
45%.
Tell me when it's my time to talk.
You got 5 minutes.
Tell me when it's my time to talk.
Give me the last minute.
Give me
the last minute, Becky. Talk, wrap up.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
On our own, we would have been the 3rd best team in the world. We had that talent. We didn't need England to beat teams like India and New Zealand. Whatever that standard is, being the 3rd best team in the world, and the standard that we needed to get to become the number 1 team in the world, whatever that gap is, 45% of that gap belonged to England. We never became the best team in the world until we started England and overseas cricket. We never became the best team in the world until we started to play in those leagues. Viv Richards was an ordinary cricketer, and that's a fact, before he started to go to England.
All right,
that's a fact.
All right.
Our cricketers weren't able to rise to the heights until they started to play in Sheffield Shield.
Big up, Baba.
Gap, 45%.
Then Dwight just said that already.
Respect. Orville, go back to the drawing board with the argument.
Big up, Dwight.
Call again tomorrow. Maximum respect.
Dwight is very entertaining, man.
England make Viv 45% better than you would have been now, man.
I see a percentage joining Maggie for the same
so
thing,
if Viv average 50, so I might average 26.
Yeah.
Or 25 or 24. Rubbish, but I say I do it. Very entertaining. Anyway, next line.
Hello.
Hello.
Yo,
good afternoon.
Sauti.
Yeah, how you doing, man? I'm glad to see you guys make peace, man.
Yes.
With Dwight.
And Dwight is back.
Yes, man.
Yeah, that was quick.
Yes.
But anyway, Orville.
Yes, sir.
If I am a defending team and a man blatantly outside and kick 2 balls and I goal, me not lucky in a boss.
I don't know about blatantly though.
Yeah, man, the man blatant, not the first one, but the other 2 man outside, blatantly. The other 2, especially the third one.
Yeah.
The third one,
no,
and the referee, the linesman flagged that third one. So that never there count on and no.
Right, me give you the third one. But I don't think the other
The
two
second one
were
was
blatant.
the second one was clearly offside. So the problem right there was the passing with the Jamaicans when them turn over the ball, the bad passing.
No,
right there.
hey,
So-
when you say it was blatantly offside, you were watching television in Saudi. I'm saying to us in the
The man
stadium,
offside, man.
Lord have mercy, I'm not saying he wasn't offside. Listen to what I'm saying. To us at the stadium, we were not sure whether it was offside or not. So it's not
Yeah, because it depends.
The second one look offside, man. The second one look offside. It may look that way to you, but you see when the referee, in other words, even the Jamaican players
For the second one?
All right.
The second one. For the second one, they were for the second one.
They put up them on, man.
Not all of
They
them.
were gesticulating. They were gesticulating to the line.
The first one, you're right, though. They were never sure about the first
The first one we never sure. So the second one, there may be elements of people who were sure. But I'm saying they weren't what you would call blatant offside cards.
Them blatant, man. Them two, they blatant.
Well, guess why it come down to now, Salty?
Because you know the second one.
Hold on,
You know
man.
the second one. The second one. You know what really threw it off?
Salty. All what we are discussing now, all what we're discussing now is our definition of what blatant meaning.
All right, but let me say something. The only reason why that one would have been any judgment, the second one, is because Richard King was trying to get back.
I'm saying
that's the only thing that happened. Richard King was trying to get
to us in the stadium, the first two were not blatant offside cards. That's how I meant.
But what me I say, if a man is offside and kick the ball in a goal,
and the
we
goalkeeper,
believe that when people come and say, "Oh, we're lucky because if him never offside, it would have been 3-3." The man was offside.
No, listen what
and maybe that's the reason. Maybe the reason why him even get the opportunity to kick the ball in a goal because him offside.
You're not getting the point I'm making. I'll explain the point to you when we come back after. Hold on.
Go straight to Western Sports for all your track and field needs, like spikes, high jump equipment, throwing implements, hurdles, not to mention your team tracksuits, running tights, vests, and shorts. The time by Western Sports, the sports people, is
3 o'clock. You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so here's what I'm saying, Salty, and I hope you will understand. There are times when defensive units deliberately play players offside. Now, in my estimation, those two first goals, that was not the case. And therefore, when a
Not
goal...
the first one. Definitely
not the first.
Yeah, I agree with the first one as well. Definitely.
When that is the case, Salty, when a goal is scored on you, when you weren't deliberately trying to create an offside trap, then to some extent, I have to say that you are lucky. Because you didn't...
A little bit fortunate.
Little bit fortunate that the goal that came as a result, when you deliberately caused it, you were a little bit fortunate that the call went for you.
No, what me I say, if you are playing as a defense, and like the second one, and we in a position on the ball, no, the defense push up and leave the man behind them. No, Jamaica turn over the ball with a bad pass, and the Trinidadian pass it back. But and then Richard King will try cover, but the man was offside. Now, if you push up, everybody push up together because we in a position on the ball, and this man stand up behind you. And when you turn over the ball, somebody kick it. It's not your fault. This man was standing there from before uno turn over the ball.
All right.
So he was in the outside position before Jamaica turned over the ball, and the defense was pushing up. So how then could them get the ball, kick that goal, and then me lucky?
You were fortunate
I understand them thing there. How is that a negative against the defense?
No, man, it is a negative against the defense. Let me tell you, you see that third goal too, even though it was clear offside, it was a ricochet from the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper tried to collect the ball.
The only negative in that is that the goalie needs to hold the ball.
That is the point I'm saying. So even though...
But the man was so offside. The man was so deep offside. If he never offside, he wouldn't get to the rebound.
You're not listening to the point I'm making now. I'm saying that clear goal, you can't really blame the goalkeeper because it was a... You can always use your argument. So we can't blame the goalkeeper for your offside goal. Listen to the point I'm making. The cross came in, the goalkeeper, not knowing, not trying to play no offside, nothing. I try hold on on the ball. It spilled, and the first to the ball was the man who scored in an offside position. Now, although it wouldn't have mattered, when the game done, I said to my goalkeeper, goalie, you say, because you never did 100% sure So the man we are going to get the
Yeah, but
ricochet
that's
was
a
going to be
different
offside.
argument
Me,
from
I going
saying-
to blame you,
from
say,
saying-
you lucky.
Yeah, but that's a different argument
No,
than
man, I see
talking
him
about the defense in general. I'm putting
All
that
right.
goal on the defense and saying,
Well, he agrees
if
to
the
the-
referee never do so and so,
Okay.
then your defense will play all
But the
that
same
good.
argument could be used about the goalkeeper, Southie. If you are saying that...
That's a goalkeeper,
then not the
rebound.
whole defense, me and say, brother.
No, I wasn't talking about the
you see,
goalkeeper
that's-
doing it.
You
When I
know,
was
so
talking
that's
about
why
the
I rate you. I rate you can change them things.
The man
and
say
put
me a
them them
change.
way,
The man say me a change things that. The goalkeeper try to hold the ball, a man offside.
So that wasn't about.
The goalkeeper
offside,
lucky.
that is
The
about
goalkeeper and the Jamaica team lucky.
What I'm saying, Orville.
Yes.
Orville, don't try to win an argument. That was about a goalkeeper's error. But I'm saying, if a man kick a ball in the goal 3 times from outside position, at least 2 of them, you cannot then say you can't really praise the defense, because if the referee did not call these offside, the score would be 3-3.
No,
If the referee did not call those offside, you know what would have happened?
We would say
The
Jamaica was
referee
robbed.
would have given the man them. The referee would have given the man them 2 goals that were not goals.
I agree with you, South. So
So
would
you
you
still could have blamed the defense.
All right, so here's my question for you. The man them scored 3 goals that were offside goals.
The man them not score no goal, man.
Yeah, yeah, Mr. 3
The
scored.
man them kick 3 ball line net,
The
man.
man them scored 3 offside goal. What is wrong with Southie, man?
Score, man. The score 3 love, man.
Did they score 3 offside
Two
goals?
love.
Would you be? Are you completely happy with your defense?
Man kick 3 ball line goal,
One at the time, and the low boy pass a ball to a man, you know. That
second one, that.
Then I'm saying, even
But
though
that was on a poor goalkeeper kick out, you know.
that
Came
may I
too
say,
low and the header
so the
back was
goalkeeper is part of my defensive unit.
No, but I was talking about the four. The four.
And one of the goal, and Nandi pass the ball to a brother. So me I said, when the thing is done, with a goalkeeping error, Nandi low error, Richard King a run back when he shouldn't, I can't be completely happy with my defense, even though none of the goal not stand. That's the point I'm making.
Because the reason why I'm call, I because me and somebody did have the conversation last night, the same conversation.
Okay.
Where he must tell me, say, if the referee will lucky because the referee called man outside. I'm saying, oh, we're lucky. The man is outside.
Yeah.
And that's the referee and the VAR and the linesman job. The man is outside. If the man go outside and then kick the ball and I goal, oh, me lucky.
All right, so we have different
what
views.
What about the man supposed to know as a forward where he's supposed to position himself before him get the ball? What about him?
All right, Southie.
So, how you going to find yourself in the outside position, kick the ball in my goal, and then tell me say my defense wasn't all that because the man kicked 3 balls from outside?
We disagree.
That makes sense?
We disagree, my boss. I believe
But
that
the
when
first
in the
one,
day...
the first one, though, I thought it was a good goal. Especially when it caught Richard King.
The first one we were fortunate, but the others, we think the defenders did well to keep the man
Clear
on the
outside them, man.
Oh, so one fortunate and
Yeah, man, the first one, you're right, man. The first one, I
All
thought
right.
it was a goal.
So one fortunate Southie and the other 2 unfortunate. May I work with it?
A clear outside. Can't
All right.
blame no
Leave-
defense to them there. A referee do them job.
All right.
Leave it there.
Big up, Southie. Thanks for the call here. I always appreciate it.
Yeah.
Music time. This one is from Julia.
Or we take the break first.
What we do? Straight into the music. Yeah.
Check the
We
music.
take the break already.
No, we're not taking the break yet.
Oh, we're not. Yeah, man.
We take the break already?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Junior Tucker with one called King for a Lifetime.
Jesus Christ, if him the king for a lifetime. Whoa, my. And Jesus Christ, if him the king for a lifetime. Whoa, gosh, imagine I was just another lonely lost soul, walking through this world with no one to call my own. There he was standing there, straight out of a holy book. Oh gosh, I started to take a look and I could not believe that there would be a savior who died on Calvary and rose again. I see it, so now it's time for me to tell it. That's why we're saying, ooh, I never knew it would have felt like this. They would surrender long time, quick. Cause Jesus Christ of him the king for a lifetime. That's why I'm saying, oh, I never knew it would have felt like this. Me would I get the devil one big kick. Whoa, gosh, cause Jesus Christ of him the king for a lifetime. Yeah. As I approach to the pen to write about you, I try to find the words, but the words were few. Cause I'm so overwhelmed and caught up in the holiness of you. Whoa,
chasing after things that don't compare to you. That's why I sing so they'll know that you can be their savior too. That's why I'm saying, ooh, I never knew it would have felt like this. They would surrender long time real quick. Whoa, gosh, could Jesus Christ have been the king for a lifetime? Yes, he is. Saying, oh, I never knew it would have felt like this. Me would have give the devil one big kick. Whoa, gosh, could Jesus Christ have been the king for a lifetime? Yeah. Oh, my. Jesus Christ have been the king for a lifetime. Whoa, my. Jesus Christ have been the king. Oh, gosh, hear me now. Imagine I was just another lonely soul walking through this world, no one to call my own. There he was standing there, straight out of a holy book. Oh, Lord of mercy, start to take a look, and I could not believe there would be a Savior who died on Calvary, rose again. I see it, so now it's time for me to preach it. Yes, that's why I'm saying, ooh, I never knew it would have felt like this. They would surrender long time, quick. Whoa, gosh, cause Jesus Christ have been the king for a lifetime. That's why I'm saying, oh, I never knew it would have felt like this. Me would I give the devil one big kick. Whoa, gosh, cause Jesus Christ have been the king for a lifetime. Yeah. Oh, my. Jesus Christ have been the king for a lifetime. He will surrender. Oh, my. But Jesus Christ have been the king for a lifetime. Tell every boy and girl. Oh, never knew it would have felt like this. Lift your hands and praise him. Now give the devil one big kick. Lift your hands and praise him. Jesus Christ have been the king for a lifetime. If he's your king too. If he's your king too. Lift your hands and praise him. Oh, God, surrender, Lord. Oh, gosh, cause Jesus Christ have been the king for a lifetime. That's why I'm saying, oh, never knew it would have felt like this. Me would have give the devil one big kick. Cause Jesus Christ have been the king for a lifetime, yeah.
Yeah, man, Junior Tucker, man. Junior Tucker, man. Big up Junior Tucker. Zidane, me I go say something to you. Crowd of people at Jamaica. Listen to intelligence now. Listen to how people have a high level of intellect reason cricket. I reason sports. Now, Dwight claims that our dominance was caused because our players was playing
abroad
in England and then abroad. Now, he's ascribing that dominance to 45%. I keep making the point that we were not the only people playing in England. The Australians used to play in England. I just Googled a list of names. We're playing at the 80s. Alan Border, arguably the most important Australian of the 80s. David Boone, Dean Jones, Jeff Lawson, Merv Hughes, Craig McDermott, Bruce Reid, Steve Waugh himself. All these people were playing county cricket in the 80s when we are playing county cricket in the 80s. Why didn't county cricket improve them by 45%? So we went to England. The core of the Australian team did play in England as well. But we were the champions of the world. Why weren't they the champions of the world? So if you take away Australia, the Australian cricketers from county cricket, and take away our cricketers from county cricket, who would be, because Australia was arguably the second best team in a them time, the Australian team. But for them players, they are county cricket too.
Yes.
And for we players, they are county cricket too. If England accounted for us 45%, then it account for Australia 45% too, no? Why would we be getting more out of county cricket percentage-wise than everybody else who went to play county cricket in Australia? So county cricket improved by 45%. It must have improved Australia by 45% as well. Then why were we always beating Australia? Now, most what we did have before county cricket.
Yeah, because we all got the 45%.
We all got the 45% from playing in Australia. So clearly, I know county cricket, why we did better than Australia, because all of we did play up there. So take away county cricket from all of we know that still be the best team in the world.
Indeed.
No simple reasoning that.
Yes, indeed.
If all of we are go up at the Great England, because there's something up at England where make we 45% better. Australia go up at England too. and England were in England, these were the top 3 teams in the world left time. You could argue. Then why? All of we get with 45% gooming up by England. So to level the playing field, take away England, take away the 45% where Australia cricket improve, and take away the 45% where our cricket improve because of England, and take away the 45% where England cricket improve. Make we not have England none at all. So all of we now play England no more. We know that's still better than Australia and England, brother. No simple logic that. Or is it that England gave us 45%, but they never give Australia 45%? I must not do it, I argue. You know. Without England, we were still better than these people. Simple argument. We would have still been the best team in the world. Next call. Hello. Hello.
Royal. You hearing me?
We are hearing you now.
Yeah, man. Royal here. I'm using an earpiece when I drive.
No, take out the earpiece. We're not hearing you.
So echo.
All right. You hearing me now?
Much better.
All right. I want to make my contribution. As it relates to this 45 or whatever percentage, I came in and listened. I heard him Dwight. It was good to hear Dwight on the call. That's one thing I like about him. Doesn't matter how much I bash him. All right. Some point in time, he comes around.
Yeah.
I think I remember hearing him commenting on or asking or giving the average for Viv Richards.
Yes.
What was the average? What was the number that was given?
Same was averaging what? 30 or 20 before county cricket.
No, man. All right, no. What Viv overall average that is?
50.23.
Yeah, and he said if
50.2.
you remove Orville's 20%, then he'll come down to
42. But if you remove Fee 45%, then we've averaged in the 20s.
All right, but I heard you guys saying that if you using the percentage, if you remove England's contribution, where would he end up?
Hold it line. We're coming. Hold it.
Working out till it done, yeah. Telethon, what's up, Pastor Liz?
The Telethon is what's up, Bishop.
What time is this?
Sunday, September 14th to October 5th, 2025. With the Telethon reveal on Sunday, October 5th at 11 a.m. Become a financial partner with Omega Radio to help us stay on the air. This is a listener-supported gospel radio station winning the lost and the least for Jesus Christ, changing lives around the world, one person at a time.
If you are blessed by this radio ministry, please donate to keep the station on air by donating online, www.omegaradio.co. Cash App, $WOIB 1019, Zelle 954-773-4444, or for our local friends in Jamaica, NCB 361-400-372, or Jamaica National 200-0026-7789, or write our headquarters for the Caribbean in Kingston, Jamaica, 17 Aining Road, Kingston 5, Jamaica, or our U.S. headquarters at 11030 Wiles Road, Coral Springs, Florida, or the Omega headquarters in Europe in Nottingham.
If we have been a blessing to you, help us be a blessing to others in Jesus Christ's name.
This is Wayne Manning
and Elizabeth Manning saying thank you in advance
for your generosity and your support to this station.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, we're back. We're back with you, sir.
Yeah, man. So I was asking you, given your 20% that you said that the West Indies benefited, all right? Let's say they benefited 20% by going to England.
I believe Australia benefited 20% too, and I believe New Zealand benefited 20%. I believe that.
No, man. I'm going to go there. Hold on. I'm going to go there.
Right.
Where the West Indies. I said, let's say they benefited 20%.
Yeah.
And I think I heard Zidane said, let's use the percentage route. Where would Viv Richard ends up?
No, if you use the 20%, if you use 20% of 50, not 10, so he would average 10 less than 50, so 40.
Well, he would have been up averaging 40.16.
Yes.
But which is basically what Dwight was saying to you guys. I think I heard you guys saying that he would have ended up at 30 something. All right?
No,
that should have been wrong because what you'd have done is take you guys.
Royal, the other number that we gave is for Dwight's 45% because Orville is saying 20%. Dwight saying it's way more. It's 45% of playing overseas is part
so we are
of
saying
how
if
good we were.
Dwight is saying that Viv would basically be averaging 40 without being an English going to England.
Using the 20%. Using the 20%
Using the
contribution.
20%. And Zidane made a brilliant point. Okay, so we'll use your 45%. Then Viv
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that part of the
well, that is the part I missed you. So, so 20% him drop down to 40. Well, take away 45%, him drop down to a 20 at average player.
All right, fine.
Good.
But this point now about Australia, New Zealand, and all those who would play in England.
Yes.
All right. If it is 20%, then they also should. It's not a given.
No, why not?
And I'll use this analogy. Ready?
I'll
use this
here's
analogy.
the question. Why were West Indians benefiting more from English conditions than every other country in the world?
No, because that's an assumption that is made.
They're not that
right, brother. No. So you're going to make an assumption, but I'm saying it is not a given.
No, it is not an assumption. No, big man, stop it. We were clearly the number one team in the world in the 80s.
Yeah, but
Dwight says, no, but Dwight says that 45% of that reason is because we played in England. Now, I make the point that other countries were playing in England as well. Me just name you 8 Australian big cricketer we used to play in England in the 80s.
All right, fine.
So if 45% must be ascribed to improve our cricketers, then 45% should be ascribed to improving all cricketers who played in the 80s in county cricket.
And I'm saying,
why were we still so far ahead of Australia in the 80s?
Yeah, but I'm telling you, not necessarily so, Orville.
Explain why not.
All right. You're moving from 5th grade to 6th grade. You're a person that was in the teaching field. All right? 6th grade is a bright class. Yet when all the students go to 6th grade, not everybody succeed. Why?
I don't understand what
it's not a given. It is not a given that you're going to get it.
So it is a given.
Not because one person may have benefited 45%.
So hold on. So you're saying
everybody would have.
Hold on. So you're saying it's a given that West Indies benefited 45%.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just simply saying.
Well, no, I'm talking about the logic. So you disagree. Dwight says 45%.
No. It's not that I disagree or agree. I don't know.
No, but listen to the logic, number boss. But Dwight is suggesting that 45% of our dominance was due to England, which means we benefited from playing in England.
All right. Let's say yes, that happened.
Right. Clearly, there's something about playing in England that improves people's cricket. Why were the Australians not improving to the same extent?
It doesn't necessarily guarantee that they're going to improve the same way.
So the question is, what made West Indians benefit from English conditions
that you made earlier
more than everybody?
All right, because the reverse is true.
Yes.
It could have been that we had something before.
That is the point. We benefited from English conditions.
Is true also, Orville.
But hold on a bit,
the reverse is true.
We benefited from English conditions even more than Englishmen, you know. That makes sense to you?
Depends. But it shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be. Dwight is saying that we were 45% better off than playing in England. That means playing in England, you know, is 45% of what makes great cricketers great, you know. Which means English cricketers start with a 45% advantage per we, you know, my boss.
Well, I wouldn't have started there because, as I said,
as you said, because English cricketers not just start play county, you know. All of the conditions we learn in a county are learned in the leagues too, you know. League cricketers learn swinging ball before them play county, you know. People go play.
But you'll agree that different person will adapt.
Why is it that our players adapt better to English conditions than England? Figure that out and come back.
No, but I could also say to you, Orville, just as our sprinters.
No, man, no
who are
sensible
exposed to
argument.
the type of training here, and when others come here to train, they don't run as fast as we do.
But I don't think of the training make we.
We're more talented.
I don't think of the training. I don't think of the training make we superior to the world. You know.
So that is the point.
Me
I'm
think
making,
that passion for 100 make we superior to the world. But anyway, make we leave it. Make we leave it. They must have way to keep the cards too long. The cards are all here. We're talking in circles. All right, make we move on.
Hello. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Oh, here is
Ria Cobre.
The man,
De La Vega.
The man from the Nigeria Falls, man.
Yeah, I love, you know, I prefer the bank of the Ria Cobre.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe, you know, nowhere no better than yard.
Yeah.
3 quick points, you know. Condolence to the family of the great Alan Skillcole.
Yes.
Friends and family, because, you know, when I say condolence to Alan Associates, it's worldwide thing that, you know. And, yes, greetings to your listenership worldwide also. Secondly, and I'm going to touch this another occasion, but Garvey about drawn matches in India, when West Indies was supreme, call it, say, between, say, 78 and 90. We had three tours to India. You know, 78, and Zidane would know about the 78 tour, because that's when Malcolm Marshall make him debut. You know, when people in Ghana, Packer, and Kalisharan led a team to India. Then Clive Lloyd led one in the mid-80s and Viv Richards at the end of the 80s. But the main reason for drawing matches, because during that time West Indies was really supreme. And the main reason for drawing matches in India was really Aliko Master with Bokopan. Sunil Gavaskar. He played in the first 2 series, you know, the Kalisharan and the Lloyd series. I don't think he played in the Richards series. But next time I touch that, century after century from Gavaskar. And India, you know, had a big bat later on. But next day I touch it. The third point, Mr. George Davis, out of Spanish Town, I think, you know, and Old Harbour Road era props and Jonathan Grant High, I would dare to say, is the foremost young journalist in Jamaica today. He's the best young broadcaster in Jamaica today. And I listened to him last week, you know, and he was with Tanya Thomas on the radio. And George was boasting about his cell phone, you know. And Tanya didn't have an iPhone. But anyhow, I was a little taken aback that the best broadcaster in Jamaica spent nearly 5 minutes talking about his iPhone. I was really disappointed. So that is what really prompted me to make the opening comment I made when I called Orville Monday or so. You see me?
That prompted you to call us.
No, not to call you. When I called, Orville was on the phone. Was talking about his phone.
Also, Orville, you're making reference to Orville then also. When
okay, listen, Orville was talking about his phone while I was holding.
Yes.
So it really bring me back to the Thursday before that George was boasting about his phone.
So that's why you said no.
It's not Orville was boasting about his phone, you know.
So why you use announcers?
All right. Okay. Because I didn't want to specific. Well. All right.
Come on, St. Jacob.
Okay.
No, do this to yourself.
I understand, you know. Remember, I know Zidane. Listen now, you know Zidane. The prelude to me saying that Orville was lamenting the inadequacies, the shortcomings, the limitations, the constraints, the troubles, the handicaps of his phone. That is not boasting, Zidane. The man was saying the phone limited, not good.
So Orville was talking about how his phone cheap.
The shortcomings of his phone.
And that prompted you to talk about announcers boasting about
which
phones.
Is why I said, you know.
Hold on. Orville, I talk about how his phone old and ordinary and cheap.
Right.
And that prompted you to talk about announcers boasting about their phones.
So the boasting was the wrong word there.
Okay.
Boasting was the wrong word.
Oh, you used the wrong word.
No, not only was it the wrong word. Remember, you said you didn't use the word.
Listen,
okay, it was the wrong word.
Remember, I know. I said I went back to the phone. I didn't get the opportunity to see. It's not me put up the thing, you know. Achilles put it up. Omega put it up.
No, we're not going to make it. My time now. My time.
Hey,
my time.
And all the other days.
Big man, my time now. My time. You were denying the fact that you used the word.
No, I wasn't denying. I said I went back and didn't get the opportunity to
You
see
also
the
said that
word.
you couldn't have said boss. I must talk about you. Say you want to play the tape again, boss?
All right, listen to me.
Did you deny using the word boss?
No, I said I didn't get an opportunity to know the word I used. I go back on the phone and never say the tape.
So you did not say I talk about you, say I not boss. You did not say that.
I said I would have probably used the word talk about.
Oh, you would have probably used the word talk
I
about. You
wouldn't
didn't
have
use the
been
word
saying you
boss.
boasting about a phone. We can't pick up this and can't pick up that.
Nice try.
You were extolling the constraint of the phone, the limitation of the phone, the handicap of the
San
phone.
Diego, the whole world is listening. Yeah.
All right.
That's all I said.
So you heard Orville talking
in
about
the
this
light
one in
of
a
me
negative light, and
mentioning,
then that
as I
prompted
said,
to talk
Zidane,
about
me
announcers,
saying
posting about
announcers, yes, it would imply that may include Orville as boasting.
Nice try, San Diego.
You see me?
San Diego, not a good defense.
No, me accept, that associating boasting, in light of what Orville was saying, is misleading. Me accept that.
San Diego, let it go, man. Let it go.
Well, him say accept it.
Then me accept that now.
All right, wonderful.
And it's nothing detracting from Charles Davis. Charles Davis are the best announcer in Jamaica today.
Big up my boss.
All right. So
you want more San Diego, man? Nah, man. Hit that. What we do? We are give him next. All right, hit that. San Diego themselves with it dust. And the producer themselves, and not me. I hold the packard. So we'll take the break now. All right. San Diego, that had absolutely nothing to do with me, though. But you never did sound so good, to be honest. But we have half an hour to go. The producers have taken. The producers take a decision. So we are going to move on. We'll come back after the break.
And now we have Mr. Rohan McNally, manager of the Three Angels Pharmacy. Now, Mr. Mac, we've been hearing a lot of good things about Three Angels Pharmacy. What is it that makes the Three Angels Pharmacy so unique?
Well, at Three Angels Pharmacy, we offer fast, friendly, and efficient customer service. We give back to our community. We offer counseling, blood pressure checks, cholesterol checks. We do photocopying, printing, faxes, and if we don't have it, we'll get it for you.
Thank you, Mr. Rohan McNally, manager of the Three Angels Pharmacy. For further information, call us at 625-5584 or 295-7469. Three Angels Pharmacy, located at shop number 7 Caledonia Plaza, 7B Caledonia Road, Mandeville.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, and D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited. Arsenal and England midfielder Declan Rice praises England teammates for their display after they beat Serbia 5-0 in Belgrade in World Cup qualifying action. This following a 2-0 home win against Andorra, seeing England 7 points clear at the top of Group K.
This was the big game this week, and we knew that this really puts us in a good position going forward for the group. So to come here and win 5-0, not many teams do that. So it was a really good night for us.
It was also a good night for Ezra Konsa, who scored England's third goal and his first for England.
Yeah, excellent night. A moment I've jumped off since I was a kid. You always dream about these moments, and when I was young, I always pictured it. Trying to score for England. So for it to finally happen, and my whole family watching back home, it was a proud moment, and a night I'll never ever forget.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, Megamart, best value by far, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard, and D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going, and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively. Informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Let me see if I don't know St. Diego well. Why do you think St. Diego is emphasizing George is the best young journalist in Jamaica? George is the best journalist in Jamaica. We were never discussing George and journalism. I didn't bring up George. But why do you think he was pushing that, people? You know the 3 words that he left off that bigging up of George? The 3 words that he wanted to say. George is the best journalist in Jamaica. George is the best The 3 words he really wanted to add to that. And not you. Okay? But St. Diego, it happens that I happen to agree with you. I think when it comes to...
Is he young?
Well, St. Diego think him young. St. Diego have a tendency to say young. It's part of his lexicon. So I'm not going to kill him for that. But the truth is, St. Diego, I agree with you. I think that there is no journalist in Jamaica better than George Davis at being all around. George could become a sports broadcaster and not that news at all.
Yeah, I knew him based on Sportsmax. So when he went back, and I didn't have a clue that he was that rounded.
Yeah, man, George. So I agree with you, St. Diego. When it concerns ability to discuss sports and what we call current affairs, nobody in Jamaica is better than that.
It's correct.
So you're right. So, but St. Diego feel he's taking a nice take a lick at me by saying George is the best journalist in Jamaica. St. Diego. So that's A. B, George is my brethren, my boss. And you're dead right on this one. You were dead wrong with your use of the word boast. You were dead wrong that Omega thing couldn't be accessed. You were dead wrong when you were saying I was boasting, but you're dead right. Dear George is the best all-round journalist in the country, attacking current affairs and sports. Won't disagree with you with that. Big up, George. I seeing you. We happen to share one environment. I don't know if George listened to this show, yeah, but I go big up George. You deserve that credit there. Big up you.
No, man, a man can't so knowledgeable about things and not listen to him. Must listen 1 or 2 times.
No, George is my brother.
Yeah.
Long time to, you know.
Yeah.
So George and me discuss a whole lot of sports all the time.
Yeah.
So St. Diego, right. I think he's the best all round. But under that St. Diego want to say. Anyway, we don't want to call them cuss me anymore. They don't want to cuss me already. Hello.
Orville, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Zidane, afternoon. Assassin here.
Oh, you're assassin.
Not bad enough. Boy, I can understand why St. Diego think. Why, Orville, I couldn't say this for you. But I'm saying this for St. Diego. I can understand why you think George Davis is the best young journalist in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Because just like George Davis, St. Diego mindset is so warped.
No, man. We don't
So
want
let's
this.
move on from there.
Yeah, we don't want the show to be a criticism of George.
No,
Poor
man.
George.
We are moving.
Yeah.
You spend time talking about him, you know.
No, but the good
But
part
let's
of
move
it, we
on
don't want to knock him, man.
Me and knock him.
All
You
right.
a big mouth, me knock him.
What did Assassin say a while ago?
Said George mind something like that just like St. Diego.
Warped, like
Warped,
St. Diego.
warped.
You know Assassin.
Hold on.
I feel like say people.
We're moving on.
Hold
We're moving on.
on, man, because me go win an argument against you know. You know, some feel say you want PMP.
I just say we are going with it.
How me sound?
I just say we are going with it.
Yes, what I was talking about the other day with the preacher situation.
Zidane, me not entertain that thing.
I catch you.
On have a private dialogue.
No, yeah, we catch you, man. But go on.
I think we know where you're catching.
Arville, we
Yes,
didn't
sir.
have a private dialogue.
Oh, I mean,
No, it was underrated. It was
It was underrated.
Just underrated, yeah.
No, let me not mislead you.
All right. Anyway, what else you have now?
What's your position on I come in on the back end of the when name again from overseas about Jamaica defense? What's your position on it? The outside goals.
All right. My view is that after the game, were I the coach, I would call my defensive unit and say, listen, we did not, no goal never registered upon the score sheet. But the fact that that 3 ball end up in the back of our net is something we can't be completely happy about. The fact that they were all ruled offside, fine. But I can't be happy, and that defense includes the goalkeeper. I would have a few quiet words. There were errors on our part. Why them 3 goals they scored?
Zidane, you agree with that too?
No. I don't think there were errors for the last 2. in terms of how the defense line. No.
All right, but the goalkeeper made an error when he never
Yeah,
correct.
but me never talk about the goalkeeper still.
But if you but if you include the goalkeeper as part of the defense, you would say we made error in 2 out of 3.
I realize they include the goalkeeper.
No man, then your goalkeeper no part of your defensive unit, man. In fact, the most important member of your defensive unit.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you a question though.
Yeah.
What's the purpose of the offside rule?
Jesus, that you know can't just post man up a top man and just play with.
No man, I know the purpose. And I may also paraphrase, giving a team an unfair advantage, right?
No, it wouldn't be unfair advantage if the two sides can do it. You know?
No man, but if they score the goal, you wouldn't get the goal.
No. You ask what is the purpose of the offside rule, and you're saying that it would be unfair for a man.
The unfair advantage.
And I'm saying if there was no offside rule, then there would be no advantage to doing anything for the football.
But I'm saying, Orville, the offside rule, it comes in to rule that out. You can't stand up in that offside position and score. So, where I see you slightly change your tone, or you explain it to me initially, when you're having a conversation, I would say to you, it's much to do about nothing, man.
No, all me I say, I can't be happy with a defense that gave up 3 goals. You could say due to errors on their part.
They didn't give up any goal, man.
The goalkeeper clearly should have hold on to the last ball. Kind of like the goalkeeper said.
You're saying they gave up 3 goals, though.
All right, they don't give up no goal. Technically, they didn't give up no goal. But
are you with Orville? We learn from you, you know. So
I agree. So let me be technical. Let me. I know that the whole world sees me as the standard of how precision in language should be. So that is a responsibility that you have all given to me. I take it.
And you are.
But so let me say it this way: the fact that the 3 goals were all ruled offside does not make me inclined to not blame our defensive unit at all. Blame them for making mistakes. The fact that those results don't mean that they weren't mistakes.
Right. So let me ask you this question.
Yes.
What team had the better defensive game? With your reasoning now, what team had the better defensive game?
The team will win.
But 3 goals based on you.
No man, then listen, but me beat your tool of brother, and me no must defend better than you.
No, but you having a problem with our defense play. You can't have it both ways.
No man, then me can beat your tool of and still have a problem with all my forwards play too, you know. It's just that me think my forwards them do better than for your forward. But don't think because I win tool of me can say, boy, I'm happy with my forward.
My question was specific though.
I still believe that my defense need to be talked to my boss, but still believe my forward them need to be talked to if me even win the game.
Right, and even but you're talking about specific now. In every game, the defense needs to be spoken to.
All right, and that game where we concede 3, where we 3 ball going away goal, me not happy about it. Put it that way. Who not happy, me not happy. All right? They must have cut the call the bank out. Yeah, man.
Zidane, me know you pick up a George, you know, man.
George,
you make your clear. George, it's not very honest, man.
Well rounded.
No, man. You're the man in my pressure. For no reason because I said Jay.
Big up yourself. Big up yourself, assassin. Leave it there. We talk.
George, you know, big up yourself, my boss. All right, we go back online. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
My phone?
Yes.
Yeah. Talking on the phone.
Yeah.
Who is?
Yeah, man. Greetings.
Oh, this is Danny Dread.
Yeah, man. Always and Zidane. Bless up.
Yeah, man. Bless up.
Yeah, and big up your listeners. Anyway, Orville.
Yes, sir.
So you agree that probably never catch everything, but we just want to know. So you agree that going to England was significant?
15 to 20% significant.
So me just want to know. So Clive Light didn't use the wrong word. A Clive Light are my thing, you know.
Yeah, what Clive Light said?
No, Clive Light everything come from.
No, sir. Where you say that? What do you mean?
I never make a statement that going to England was significant in what they did as a team.
Clive Lloyd has an opinion. I have one. I believe that.
Yeah. Did Clive Lloyd make that statement?
Dwight did quote something. I don't remember exactly which word Clive Lloyd had used. Or which words. So I don't remember.
But
Clive Lloyd clearly attributed some of the team's success to England, for sure.
Yeah. So watch now. So I just Clive Lloyd's statement I was at. I mean, I know how to do the percentage thing, but once he agrees that it was significant, I'm not business boy your person. I just want to know that Clive Lloyd didn't use the wrong word.
No, I don't have to say about the statement.
When we get is that some of the listeners feel that significant means like more than 50%.
No, man, significant can mean less than 50%. Significant can even mean 5%. You know?
Exactly.
Exactly. Depends on the context.
Once you notice, ever.
No. I'm saying, let us say 5% of the babies born at Jubilee Hospital born blind. Brother, that's a significant amount given that context. You get what I say? Yeah. Or if five out of every 100 motorists in Jamaica are having a fatal accident. If 5% of the drivers are having, that is significant given the context. Sometimes 2% can be significant. But it all comes down to the context.
Once it is noticeable, once you can just say, say it have a little effect can help, that means it's significant. Because next word for significant is noticeable.
Yeah, well.
All right?
I hear you, Danny.
Yeah. Something just the Clive Lloyd. Your match where you do it, Dwight, Chateau, and them there. And I have nothing. No means nothing for do them kind of match there.
Because it's all guesswork, kind of like there's no mathematical formula.
15%. Dwight now have no reason for say 45%.
Exactly.
Because if me ask you, how much things make up the 100%?
No, but if I were to ask you though, who you think is closer to the mark of the importance of counting? Me or Dwight?
Dwight 45 kind of way out.
Right, leave it right.
It's way out, man. Definitely.
Leave it right.
Wait,
the break will come and we have some other.
No, man, give it.
Oh, yeah, give me a minute.
We'll give you a minute after the break. We'll give you 1 minute after the break.
All right, cool.
Working at Teleton, yeah. Teleton, what's up, Pastor Lee?
The Teleton is what's up, Bishop.
What time is this?
Sunday, September 14th to October 5th, 2025. With the Teleton reveal on Sunday, October 5th at 11 a.m. Become a financial partner with Omega Radio to help us stay on the air. This is a listener-supported gospel radio station winning the lost and the least for Jesus Christ, changing lives around the world, one person at a time.
If you are blessed by this radio ministry, please donate to keep the station on air by donating online, www.omegaradio.co. Cash App, $WOIB 1019, Zelle 954-773-4444, or for our local friends in Jamaica, NCB 361-400-372, or Jamaica National 200-0026-7789, or write our headquarters for the Caribbean in Kingston, Jamaica, 17 Aining Road, Kingston 5, Jamaica, or our U.S. headquarters at 11030 Wiles Road, Coral Springs, Florida, or the Omega headquarters in Europe in Nottingham.
If we have been a blessing to you, help us be a blessing to others in Jesus Christ's name.
This is Wayne Manning
and Elizabeth Manning saying thank you in advance
for your generosity and your support to this station.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, Danny Dread, you have a minute. Use it very wisely.
Yeah. Me just I said, to be fair to Dwight, Dwight is not 45% of the base, 45% of the excess.
Are the excess?
You understand?
Okay.
Yeah, where you put on 5% of that, and not 45%
Okay,
of the
so
whole.
my question when I want to ask you, why didn't England put on 45% of the base on the Australians? Or the English?
No, remember, me just I say if it play part is significant, me not compare it that way there.
All right, cool.
Because obviously we had a base talent that was
better than the world.
Exceptional. Yes.
But
that alone, watch now.
Yeah.
You say, if nobody never go England, what would happen?
Yeah.
Me think say, if nobody never go England, me think South Africa, Australia, and England would have stand up the most. Because them, they'd have the best professional league already where people could have feed them family.
So England are going to England, make Western. So Australia going to England, we going to
We
England.
couldn't feed our family out of cricket for play cricket like that, Orville. Let's go England.
Oh, so you're talking about
thing,
making it into a profession.
Yeah.
I better do it argue from the standpoint. But we have to leave it there, Danny Dread. You
All
call
right,
me
but
back and we can
just
develop
say-
an argument.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
big
big
up
up.
the football of them.
No, man, we have to run Danny Dread, man. The call of them
Yeah.
enough.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Bless.
All right, so we go back online. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. St. Louis here. Big up Orville.
Big up St. Louis.
Yeah, man. Zidane.
Mm-hmm.
I never told to take in the match, right? And we just get your shows together and things. Just tell me how you think them play. Just give me a shot.
Nice performance, man. Energetic performance. We keep the ball a little bit better than usual. And I thought, while Avila pressured them, I thought they defended fairly well. I think Gregory improved on his usual performance.
Well, let me ask one question on this. Them seminar officer, was our defense breached 3 times?
No, I would have given the first one. I would have given the other.
So it wasn't breached?
No.
All right, cool. Well,
get the first one.
You said the difference between me and
because I thought you would start with the first one and then barely offside.
All right, me think our defense was breached 3 times. And although the 3 girls were ruled out, I'm unhappy with the fact that we were breached 3 times.
Well, no defense is ever perfect, and even the greatest defenders.
3 times, enough. Against Trinidad.
It's 3 times?
At home. With defense breached 3 times. But they were ruled out. So the breaching of the defense, I'm an issue. But you don't have to agree with me.
Okay, go on. So I think it was a pretty good performance.
I kind of half and half agree with both of them. I understand the concern. You have to kind of concern.
Yeah, my concern.
And even though Zidane might know very, I understand Zidane has stayed, but not for Zidane kind of slightly.
I normally pressure them if they're playing, but from a breaking us down standpoint, I think we were reasonably good defensively because one of the goals that I was talking about it was really cut us open. It was the goalkeeper was sloppy with the clearance and then the ball came to and he was sloppy with the back pass.
That's exactly my point.
So it's not really like that one was them breaking us open.
Yeah, but you are saying that the goalkeeper was sloppy and Lowe was sloppy. That's my heart of my defense right there.
So if you're talking about we getting too relaxed now when they're up 2-0, then we could agree. But you understand? Yeah, because that would be a gift for them, It wouldn't be a goal at Trinidad. We can say, we were outplaying them at the time and we deserved the goal. It was our carelessness would have cost us that goal.
Yeah. I know, Peter said, boy, I say, how we not miss the players, them where One miss and rare. But if we can start 8 or
is it though? Here one man text me though, and we could have that argument because technically me understand what I'm saying. A man said with defense was not breached. Hold on now. A man said with defense was not breached if the goals were all offside. You said technically what he must say, me agree. But you said technically what me I said, me agreed, me too. So you get a 1-all draw in the argument.
That's why I tell you, so I kind of understand both on when I come from still. You see what I say?
Yes.
Yeah. But I just something there, Zidane. I did what them call it, they look report here. I got me something there.
Oh, is that carry through? Yeah.
Hold on. Let me ask you one. Because I still want to win the argument here. Hold on. If a PS ball are running and overstep, but me no know say move overstep and me play forward, so and the ball lick with me half stop. Was my defense breached? And then the umpire said no ball. When them check,
yeah, but let me tell you what they're going to argue. They're going to argue that's why they're saying they give you the first one.
Yeah. They say the man overstep.
We intentionally held our line for you to run into the outside position.
Me not believe that.
Okay.
Well, that me not believe.
With the cricket, no man can argue say him no say the man overstep.
Well, me not think we intentionally held no line.
Okay, all right.
Me not believe that. With all three, no. But anyway, go on, my boy. And just for the texter, if me play forward, and the man lick with me half stump and then no ball, me never out, but my defense was breached.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Go on, my boy.
Yeah. So sit on your side. You know what too bad then.
Yeah, man. The performance was okay.
So yes, I want to say concern. So some of them, something there. Me think overall them two games, them do satisfactory. What do you think of it?
Boy, I'm not going to argue against.
Yeah, but you're not going to kill them because we have seen worse days.
Yeah.
Scratch your head at the national stadium.
So we get Bramble team for beat and
they will not go down a Virgin Island and hold on, man. One love we alone we squeeze.
It's Cuba come out here and win 27 goals, brother. So
and Grenada in the Gold Cup qualifier, a late penalty we did it. Yeah, man. So yeah, can't.
Yeah. But Zidane, I tell you, I have to laugh on the first way now. Orville, here's Zidane now.
Yeah.
Yes, Jamaica is on the way to USA in America.
yeah, and I correct myself. I said, well, USA is in America.
Never look at Britain, so I mean, a young youth, you know. Even if we 10 years to them, we have answered, boy, happy. He don't have to make him make a mistake, you know.
Yeah, man, we're happy. We're true, man.
Yeah, man, true, man.
Yeah,
man. Anyway, pick up yourself. Nice show, you know.
All right, cool.
You know?
All right, so we have time for squeeze one more. So I know a lot of people are holding and couldn't wait. We can squeeze one more now. If you call right now.
Yeah, man. If you call, get on 615-2841.
Yeah.
That's 615-2841 or 676-6968.
If not, we can do some text because the text line overload as well. So make we squeeze some text. Here we go. Zidane, them caller, you underestimate your investigative skills, you know. And then he put a laughing emoji at St. Diego. Somebody said patiently awaiting St. Diego. So everybody they don't want to hear St. Diego. And then, you know. Just like Cuban doctors coming to Jamaica, just like Chinese coming here to build roads and bridges, just like Aaron Rodgers going to KC to shore up champs for KC. That is what happened when the West Indies players went to England. The host saw some players of a higher skill set who can help to improve the level of cricket in their country. Yes, it will open new earning opportunities and create an avenue for continuous growth, but English cricket was the main benefactor of the players going there. West Indies players would be just as great on the field had they not gone there. Going there helped more with the softer skills, organization, professionalism. That's all it was.
Peter Gandar.
No, my brother named Ryan.
Oh, good.
English cricket give the man an opportunity to earn a living and them say, here what? Otherwise, had it not been for that, then man would probably a conduct at town bus and then play part-time.
So in that context.
So it's not the cricket in England so much. We were already better than the world.
Yeah.
But Dwight will never understand that. Anyway, how was the second goal offside and it was not a pass but a shot to goal and the ball deflected off the keeper to the Trinidad player?
Because he was already standing in an offside position when the shot was taken.
All right, so you break that down. Why did the J3s named an alternate for the women 400 meters hurdles, yet one of the original three withdraw? The alternative cannot go because of an alleged administrative blunder. It might take a little time to get into that.
Yeah.
I need to find out the specifics of what that is. Maybe we can do that tomorrow. Had it not been for the advent of VAR, we would have lost the game. Remember, the referee didn't say no goal for any of the three. How about that? Well, there is
no,
VAR.
man. With VAR, man, the rules say that if the linesman think it's close, you don't raise the flag because once you raise the flag and the defenders them stop, you can't go back to VAR. So you don't raise it, you make the play continue, and then you put the flag up if you believe that it might have been offside.
Good afternoon, guys. I was so happy not hearing Dwight on the show. For God's sake, why he come back? The show is better without him. I don't necessarily agree.
No, I don't necessarily agree either.
I think the show is great with Dwight. Actually, the man is the caller of the year. So there are enough people.
Yeah, me, your man a big the other day. I said, yo, no bother with them things. I'm a big Dwight fan, you know.
Yeah. But Dwight, now that him knows him can go down the road of certain road. Let's see how effective he will be. I that. Yeah.
All right. It was a great Tuesday night and a good Wednesday show.
Yeah.
So big up to all you people, big up to all the callers, all the listeners, big up to the technical operators who sat there today. Join us tomorrow on the same place, same time, all over again. Until then, have yourselves a great evening.
That's the Sports Desk for today. Remember to tune in and participate on the Sports Desk Mondays through to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m.